But on the offensive end at wide receiver, you got Trent Strickland, senior, 6 foot, 180 pounds, 3 touchdowns, 370 yards receiving already. Real playmaker, one of those guys in the Anderson County offense they rely on. Defensively, he's got 3 touchdowns, or he's got 3 interceptions, 4 pass breakups. Just a guy that finds the ball and a guy that's been doing that for years for the Mavericks.
KCS for the home team, they've got a pretty good one as well.
Yeah, Wyatt DeRoche, he's a senior defensive lineman, 6 feet tall, 245 pounds. He has 34 tackles so far this season, 5 tackles for loss, and 1 sack. So he is a leader on the defensive side, and he's also a leader for those younger guys. Their defense is a little bit younger this season, so he's taken it upon himself to take those players under his wing, and he is a force to be reckoned with on that West defense. I
will tell you, I think one of the keys tonight is the West defensive line. Anderson County up front, really big.
Yeah.
They've got to at least stymie the AC offensive line. If not, actually beat them some. I think that's the key for this game if you're West.
Yeah, one of the keys tonight, Anderson County undefeated. West has 3 losses, but an overtime loss to Bearden we had on TV, and then Alcoa and Maryville. So really good football teams that they have fallen short against. Now, one of the key players of the game, we've already shown him, Jones Bolig. Austin had a chance to sit down with the West specialist.
With one of the specialists here at West, Jones Bolig. Jones, you like punting, you love punting.
Yes, sir.
But what's your favorite punt? Is it just kind of like, let's bomb one, or do you like it when you're able to try to pin one, put one down there in the corner?
You know, it's satisfying to pin one every now and then, but I really like just kicking the crud out of a ball.
Yeah, just like bombs away.
Yes, sir.
What things do you do as a punter to try to warm up the leg?
A lot of just technical stuff, a lot of stretching. You know, stretching's your best friend when you're a punter. And just making sure that your drop's right. So, I mean, just doing laps, making sure that you're dropping straight up and down.
I always ask kids, like, who do you like to watch and emulate? What about for a punter? Like, is there somebody you're like, man, I really like watching that guy punt?
Well, you love like the good punters, but also the punters with personality. You know, stand out, like Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
I know. I love watching his show.
Oh, I knew you were going to be Mr. Personality. I showed up. You had this huge smile on your face, and you were doing kickoffs, which you don't do, and you kind of hit a bad one, and you kind of were like, and I was like, it's just like golf. I'm not following the ball. Don't let everybody at home know you.
Kicking's a lot like golf. Kicking's a lot like golf.
Talk about your faith. How important is that to you?
Faith is probably the most important aspect of my game. You know, every time I go out there to kick a punt, I just tell myself that it's just me and the Lord out there, you know, and that He'll guide me.
Pretty heavily involved in the FCA here at West?
Well, we have meetings, you know, every week, and so yes, sir.
Take me through, your role on this team. Obviously the punter, but I mean, do you feel like there are other roles that you kind of, take on here?
Yes, sir.
As a teammate?
I try to lead as much as I can. You know, it's a little hard sometimes as a punter.
Sure.
But, I mean, just making sure everything's running smoothly, and that, I'm encouraging my teammates whenever I can, just being that kind of motivator.
West is going for 3 straight state championships. What will it take to get that done?
I think we have everything we need. I think we just need to execute just everything that we already have. We have all the talent. We have, the leaders. We have everything. I think we just need to follow through.
Favorite part of being around this team is what?
Just the brotherhood. The brotherhood. Everybody's so close. Everybody loves each other so much. And I mean, there's always dudes that you can fall back on. Every single guy here, I know I can count on.
Well, they know they can count on Jones as well, not only for punting, but always a big smile and a word of encouragement. Jones, we appreciate it, my man. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, what a positive guy, from a smile on camera with you to a smile on camera with his family.
Senior night. It is senior night.
Yeah, there you go. What a gorgeous night tonight. Lots to get to. We'll preview the Friday games as the Gray Hodges pregame show continues.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
Matt Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
What's the #1 home improvement project you can do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. You owe it to yourself and your family to find out why 18,000 Tennessee homeowners have made the switch to Aqua Clear water systems. For your free water test and estimate, scan the QR code on the screen. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Hi, I'm Annie Jones. I'm the owner of Top Flight Athletics in Kingston.
Hi, I'm Rob Black, Athletic Director at Fulton High School.
When it comes to apparel and uniforms for our girls, quality and efficiency are most important. So I've got a lot of cheer moms to deal with.
When we think of apparel and equipment vendors, you know, we're thinking about people who we can trust and people that we have a relationship with, and someone that will make sure we get what we want when we want it, and it'll look the way that we designed it.
That and the fact that they are locally owned is the reason that we do business with E2 Sports.
E2 Sports has been that for us, and that's who we're in partnership with right now, and couldn't be more proud to do so.
Well, a week ago, we had Brentwood Academy and Catholic. The Irish jumped out very quickly early on, took the nice 7-0 lead, and it was a pretty good game all the way through halftime. And then right before halftime, George McIntyre, the Tennessee commitment, and that VA offense ended up running away with this one, no pun intended, in the second half. Hey, I want to welcome Charlie Morgan in from Gray Hodges on the Gray Hodges pregame show. First off, I love the pin you've got on.
Beat Bama.
Beat Bama. Telling you. Hey, listen, so my wife and I have been talking about doing a big renovation in the kitchen, and, you know, we knew we needed to get Gray Hodges in there. I can't tell you how impressed we have been over the last week. The first meeting to the second one with the computer to show us everything. It was an incredible process.
Well, you know, we start by talking to the customer, then we actually do the drawing, and being ready for business.
Well, I think when he came today, because we met this morning, and he had the computer screen, and it was like, this is our kitchen, and you want to make this adjustment. And for me, I think I was pleasantly surprised by being able just to see it and visualize it, and your pricing's really good.
Well, it's we can put that on the computer, we can show it, and once we get there, we can even change colors. Say, hey, look at this color versus that color versus this color, and it's right there in front of you.
So now the next step is, and I know you didn't have this technology, you've been in business 75 years, not that you have because you're 75, but when we go into the store, he was saying we can change the colors and really visualize it. Is that totally correct?
We've got it on the computer there. We'll say from one color to another door style to another door style, and right there around a big screen, what it would look like in this color to a red to a blue to a wood finish.
Charlie, I'm telling you got us sold quickly, not just because you're a partner of ours, but because we were thoroughly impressed. And I look forward to taking the viewers from the beginning to the end of that process at our home, okay?
That sounds like a winner.
Sounds good, Charlie. Hey, good luck this weekend. And by the way, go beat
Big
Bama.
Orange.
Beat Bama.
Beat
go.
Bama.
There we go. I had to get it right. There
Good
it is.
deal.
Sounds good, Charlie. Appreciate it. Hey, next week we've got a great matchup, a great rivalry game. Coalfield and Oliver Springs. Both teams 7-1, playing for a region championship. Our coaches spotlight this week, the coaches corner, takes us over to Coalfield to visit with Vincent Napier.
What I enjoy about coaching here is it's where I grew up, where I played. It's a special place. I think it's the greatest place on earth. And then getting to be a part of that, I couldn't ask for any more. You know, it's a blessing to get there. It's my dream job. And then, you know, getting to see kids that start at 5 years old. My sons, 5 years old, they started football this year, knowing, hey, that group's going to be there for 13 years playing together. These kids that are playing right now, they've played together since they were little. And that's what makes it special about being at a small school is they start in kindergarten and they're looking up to the high schoolers, seeing them every day in the hallways, and they get to be a part of that for 13, 14 years. Our program, what makes it special is the work ethic, the mentality we have. You know, it's a place where kids know they got to show up and work their tails off. You know, nothing's given to anybody. It's a place where you got to earn what you have, and, you know, it embodies our community. and it bleeds over into our football program. The kids are going to show up and work their tails off and hang our hat on physicality and showing up and putting the work in. That's what makes this a special place. Really physicality and really our offensive line execution, getting to the right people, getting people moved off the football, climbing up the linebackers off combos. That's something that last year we struggled a little bit with, was execution up front, and it's something they've took to heart and worked on it since December, and we've got better every day. And that's something that we're going to be successful. We got to be able to control the line of scrimmage, and they've done a really good job of that. And it's a point of pride as a former offensive lineman myself. It's good to see kids work paying off for them, getting better every week. Something we tell our kids to help them know that, hey, the work's going to pay off is, it's easy to take the easy way out. Football's a hard game. It's hard to show up in the summer when every other kid is out going to the lake. They're out going on vacations here and there. They're out having fun doing whatever. And you're showing up, putting time in the weight room. You're putting time in on the field. And it's something we tell our kids, if you want to be successful in life, you got to be able to show up and go to work when things are hard, when it's not easy. You got to be willing to do the hard things. You got to be willing to put yourself in uncomfortable situations and get used to it, to overcome things. And that carries on from high school football to in life. When you face hard things, you don't run from it. You buckle up, you work your tail off to overcome it, and that's how you be successful. And that's something our kids know. When adversity hits, you don't run. You're not scared of adversity. When adversity hits you, you strap it up and go to work, and you put the work in until you come out the other side, and that's how you end up being successful.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually from over 700,000 patients who receive hope and healing. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. It means completing more than 400,000 appointments for wellness and primary care, and serving 107,000 heart patients, along with those who their hearts beat for. It means providing 24,000 cancer patients with life-saving treatments, and welcoming 8,000 babies into the world each year. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OEB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
Well, here in just a few weeks, it'll be OEB Rivalry Playoffs brought to you by Food City. Thursdays right here on WKNX The Knox. Friday nights on WATE ABC, and we're looking forward to the first three rounds Thursdays and Fridays of Rivalry Playoffs, and then the semifinal will be right here on the Knox the night after Thanksgiving. All right, let's welcome in Samuel L. Rothman from WATE. That is your new nickname here on the Gray Hodges pregame show. It's going to stick, by the way.
All right, well, we'll see if it does. You've been the only one who've used it, but we'll see if it sticks. But, yeah, the reason I'm here, Carnes picked up its first region win of the season because of Avery Westfield, the 3-touchdown performance. So he was named Rapella Player of the Week, and Casey K caught up with him.
Hello and welcome into Carnes High School. I'm joined now by our Pella Player of the Week, Avery Westfield. And Avery, last Friday, you put together a monster performance, 3 total touchdowns, 80 receiving yards, 213 yards on the ground. What are you most proud of coming away from Friday night?
Most proud of just going out there getting a win with my teammates, just because we was on a 5-game losing streak and we was able to snap that 5-game losing streak, going out there playing good, just going out there executing, getting the win.
You had receiving yards, you had rushing yards. What makes you such a dynamic all-around athlete?
Being able to make plays in space, and just when I get the ball in space, just making guys miss and stuff like that, just not doing too much, not trying to dance, just doing what I can with the ball and just getting yards, getting vertical.
You mentioned that Carnes is Carnes motto, something that you guys have drawn up this season and kind of embodied this year. What does that motto mean to you?
It means to go out there and prove everybody wrong that doubted us, that said that we couldn't do it, just going out there, just scoring and getting wins and just competing with everybody that they said that we couldn't.
How much would you say that motivates you?
It motivates a lot. It puts a big chip on our shoulder, and we just know that we just know if we compete and go out there and play together and believe in ourselves, we could go out there and get the win.
This is your senior year. What has this final year playing high school football meant to you so far?
It's meant a lot. It really hasn't hit me yet. It's just crazy that it went by so fast. You know, it went by in the blink of an eye, but I'm just going to try to make the best of it and just keep playing and competing as much as I can.
What's the biggest thing that this game has taught you?
Play every play like it's your last play, because you never know when your last play can be, so you can't take advantage of this game at all.
How would you say that playing here at Carnes has not only shaped you into a football player, but also as a person?
I just remember my mindset being different, and my composure used to be so easy for me to get mad when things didn't go my way and bad plays used to happen at my old school. But now that I'm like at a different school and I'm with different teammates and stuff like that, it's easier for me to keep my composure and when bad things happen. And just being here at Carnes, it just taught me how to hold my head high when things get low in the game.
Congratulations, Avery. You're our Pella Player of the Week. Here you go. Guys, give him some love.
Awesome job, Avery. But now we're going to look ahead to tomorrow night on a WATE. These were the games you can find on Friday. Frenzy, Farragut at Jefferson County, Oak Ridge taking on Bearden, Morristown East at Gibbs. Gibbs still looking to go undefeated. Powell at Central, and then Cleveland at Maryville. Maryville still looking to stay undefeated. You can catch highlights of all those games tomorrow night on WATE starting at 11:14, Mark.
Yeah, there you go. A lot of games tomorrow. And speaking of Gibbs, as you said, well, the last game of the season that we will have on Rivalry Thursday on Halloween will be Gibbs at Fulton. Now, the Eagles are going to have to get past Anderson County to see if they can be trying to stay undefeated. Let's check in with the quarterback for Gibbs, who's having a great year.
Who motivates me to play football? Well, my family. You know, that may be a vague answer, but, you know, my family, we've traveled, you know, I played football my whole life. You know, my dad played football at Enterprise High School, and he went on to play at Alabama where he got hurt. And, you know, when I was young, I've always loved watching football games with my dad. You know, I'd fall asleep in his arms watching games. And, you know, he got me into it when I was young. You know, I've always loved it, had a passion for it. And previously, I got hurt a year ago back at Enterprise where my dad was an alumni at. And, you know, my family was like, you can quit or you can come up and play, you know, in Tennessee. And they always wanted me to play. You know, you could tell whenever they would say, you know, you could quit or you could go play in Tennessee. But they always had my back. No matter what I chose, they were always going to be behind me. And, you know, I couldn't give up on the game. I love it too much. So, you know, we packed up and moved up here, and, you know, it's been a blessing. You know, it's been great. Come into a team with welcoming arms, come into a team that wants me to be better, wants me to be a better person, you know, and it's great. I love football, and I'm glad my family motivates me to play. I love playing quarterback. I've always played when I was a kid. You know, that was always what I played. I played a lot of positions when I was younger. You know, back then you were moving around to see where you could play. But being back and playing quarterback, you know, being the captain, the leader, you know, the head of the offense, you know, making plays on your feet, the quick decisions, you know, having to know all the plays, who runs what, you know, if a wide receiver has a post route, if my tight end's blocking or if he's rolling out on the delay route, you know, which way my O-line's going to slide, which way they're going to block and run, if the guard's going to pull or not, what hole my running back's going to hit, if I have to pull it or not. All those, you know, big time decisions that'll affect just a little play, that'll obviously, it could be a big or little play. It goes into the idea of a very important role, and probably the most important role in offense and on a team in general. So, you know, just those quick decisions, you know, running, passing, everything behind it more than just the actual quarterback position. Being on this team in this school, you know, it's such a little town. You know, everybody knows everybody around here. You got a four-way and then you're out. You know, I think it's awesome being up here in such a little town, especially from where I came from. You know, we were a 7A school, 40,000 people, and we know everybody up there, but it's not like here, you know. I mean, everybody has the same last name. Everybody's cousins, brothers, sisters. So it's cool to come into a town like this. They welcomed me with open arms. They wanted me to get better at what I do, and, you know, I feel like my teammates are there for me and I'm there for them. It's just a brotherhood that I'm proud to be a part of.
Warren has been selected to the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City. Friday night, December the 13th. That game will be at Maryville and will air on WATE. Grant Disney is with us from Covenant Health Therapy Centers. Hey, Grant, first off, tell us, I know you're the West location. What services do you guys offer?
We offer a wide variety of services at our West location. We offer everything from orthopedics to neuro patients, and we see injuries like total joint surgeries. We see rotator cuffs. We see people who have spinal cord injuries, strokes, patients with Parkinson's disease. We also offer lymphedema services, also speech and occupational therapy as well.
I would say you're dealing with people of all ages, are you not?
Yes, we are. We see them from literally like 1 year old to 99 years old.
Wow. Okay. Do you have to have a physician's referral? If you've got a problem, can you just come in and ask questions?
Yes, sir. You can come in without a physician referral, and we'll screen you out, and we'll determine if you're good for physical therapy or not.
Sounds good. So how many locations are there? I know you're west.
There's a lot of locations around. So there's the west location,
Okay.
there's South Knox, there's
Okay.
downtown, Oak Ridge, you name it, there's probably a location there.
I would say there is. Hey, Grand Disney, thanks for coming out. I know I have used your services before at one of the locations. I'm 55, so the older I get, the more I need you, okay?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Grand Disney, thank you so much. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we get that much closer to Anderson County and West, a matchup between two state powers as the Gray Hodges pregame show continues.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
Hey, Sterling, man, come on, we got a roof to replace.
Let's go, baby.
Let's
go.
Hey, Sterling, you ready to go to the top?
Man, I can't believe you guys been doing this for 25 years. Oh, baby.
Now this is what I call a rooftop party.
We have 25 years experience in roofing and exterior renovations, and we're backed by the best.
Are you ready to get your rooftop party started? Give us a call, 865-524-5888.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make you smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey, Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
Abraham Lincoln knew the power of an open door. He invited the public into the White House throughout his presidency because he understood open doors lead to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new discoveries. At LMU, our mission is to open doors for every student who comes here, so they can become everything they're meant to be. Come discover how we can open doors for you.
Welcome to Ted Russell Ford. I'm Nick, and you are?
You've never heard of the Headless Horseman? And I thought my town was sleepy.
Sir, you clearly have a head of some sort.
Behold. I am in need of a new steed. I command you to bring me your finest horse.
Well, we do have Mustangs.
Right now, get into a new 2024 Ford Bronco Sport for just $30,000.
Come see us today at either one of our convenient Ted Russell Ford locations, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Jackson here at MPG in Knoxville. MPG is a concussion care center, that's true, but it's much more than that, really. It's a center that aims to treat problems related to the brain across the entire lifespan. That's important because brain-related challenges go far beyond a concussion. They include acquired brain injuries, mild cognitive impairment, 101 challenges, and NPG is an expert resource. NPG, where it's all about the brain.
Well, welcome back to West as the Rebels get set to play host to the Anderson County Mavericks. Time now for the national anthem. As always, brought to you by our friends at Food City. Tonight's Keys to the Games are brought to you by Huntington Learning Centers, empowering students with the keys to success from the classroom to their career. Austin?
Yeah, Anderson County does a great job of working the screen game. I think they need to do that as well tonight. And then tackle, tackle, tackle. Do not allow West to get big plays after contact. As for West, you want to load the box. Anderson County wants to run it. They want to use that speed at the tailback position, load the box, stop the run, and then win special teams. Normally, West is really dynamic, whether it be blocking punts or punt returning or kick returning. I think they need to win special teams tonight.
You know, you made a statement earlier that said the game really doesn't matter to either team. And while it doesn't as far as region standings go, Anderson County proud to be undefeated.
100%.
West, two-time defending state champions with 3 losses already. Neither one of them wants a loss.
No, neither. No. And what I meant was you talk to the coaches down here and they're talking about how nervous they are. And I'm like, just go have fun. If you win or lose, it doesn't really matter when it comes to the playoffs. West has got to be Powell. Anderson County's got to be Greenville. These are games that they got to win. This one is a luxury, not a necessity.
There you go. Sounds good. So it's undefeated Anderson County, and it's the two-time defending state champion West Rebels next on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
Yes, coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it.
Hey, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make your smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey, Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
Welcome to Ted Russell Ford. I'm Nick, and you are?
You've never heard of the Headless Horseman? And I thought my town was sleepy.
Sir, you clearly have a head of some sort.
Behold. I am in need of a new steed. I command you to bring me your finest horse.
Well, we do have Mustangs.
Right now, get into a new 2024 Ford Bronco Sport for just $30,000.
Come see us today at either one of our convenient Ted Russell Ford locations, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
When you're 6'4" and 320 pounds like I am, finding a mattress is a challenge. That's why I went to Better Mattress for help. It's not about just selling big store brands. At Better Mattress, it's about making a mattress that fits the person's body type and their personal preferences. Look, after a big football game, this body is tired and sore. I have to have a mattress that helps me rest and rejuvenate. Big O and Better Mattress. Good night, just got better.
At Glass Doctor, our trained specialists are experts at fixing foggy and cracked glass.
Looks great.
You're all set. What we can't fix is your view.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
The following is a special sports presentation by Pac-Man Sports.
Any coach who has ever won a championship will tell you that it starts with the culture, a winning culture. Not only doing things on the field well, but doing them off as well. For Anderson County and West, these two programs both know exactly what a winning culture is all about. The West Rebels are currently the two-time defending state champions in 5A. And it wasn't too long ago that the Anderson County Mavericks won a 4A state championship. It's the final tune-up before the road to Chattanooga begins in November. It's the Anderson County Mavericks and the West Rebels on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
But an absolutely gorgeous night for week 9 of the high school football season. Anderson County 6-0, West 4-3. Welcome to Bill Wilson Field in a game that is very highly anticipated. Not sure who exactly is leading the Mavericks out.
Jane Davis.
Halloween is
the Joker. It's the Joker.
Weeks away. Couple of weeks away is Halloween. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane and Austin Price. Not exactly sure what just happened.
Well, we have the imposter Joker down there, the real Joker right here.
Sounds
in
good, Austin. Let's get things started with one of the burners for the Rebels.
Yeah, I mean, you look at all the different players that West has, on their football team, and they have just a ton of playmakers out there. But Burdine is fantastic, and he does it on both sides of the ball, and has for a couple of years now. I mean, look at the stats on the year. Again, special teams. What did we talk about in the keys to the game? Special teams. He's the key, because if he sets them up for short yardage, Mark, it changes everything West wants to do offensively.
When we had the Rivalry Showcase selection meetings with the coaching staffs on Sunday,
everybody said, well, we got to get that guy.
The first name was, is Burdine of West playing? It was the very first name that was said, and the head coach will be Matt Lowe of Powell. How funny is that? Israel Small on the other side.
I love this kid. Love him.
Yeah, you talk about Burdine being able to impact on both offense, defense. Small's the same way. 6 touchdowns at the wide receiver position. A great defender at the safety spot. 3 interceptions. His dad's going to be watching from South Beach tonight. Israel Small is looking to continue his great senior season.
And he told me, he said, I've played a lot of defense, but I've moved to offense more this year, and it's been so much fun. And he's been a huge part of the MAV passing game.
This is one of those games where we talk about during the week and say, who should win this game? And I think every time that question was asked, the answer was, well, I really don't know.
Go back and forth. You go back and forth.
In this one, Casey Funderburg has got Lamar Brown.
Coach, you're coming off a bye week. How's your team looking tonight?
We responded really well this week. It's been a great week of practice. Hopefully that's going to carry over to tonight.
What are going to be the keys to win this game tonight?
Well, we got to match their physicality. They're a really physical football team, and we can't give up big plays on defense.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, thank you, Casey.
First quarter is brought to you, as always, by OEV Law. Turn your wreck into a check, because communication is the key. Weather forecast, or game time temperature, I should say, is brought to you by the Six Storm Team and Exterior Home Solutions. Absolutely gorgeous night for football, and it feels like playoff weather.
It feels like playoff. I mean, we got here, it's senior night. I'm like, oh my gosh, we are that far into the season. It feels like senior night with a little chill in the air. And that's what it's all about.
And 2 weeks from now on Halloween, it could be 84 degrees.
Exactly. East Tennessee weather.
Yeah, you guys were complaining. And we're the long sleeve tops. And I'm like, well, we could be wearing short sleeves next week. I mean, you just don't know in East Tennessee.
Got to be prepared.
We were laughing. We need Glass Doctor here because the windows are completely frosted over up here.
I think West is going to be receiving the opening kickoff.
Yeah, Anderson County won the toss. They have elected to defer. And I think both teams, as you're trying to get those answers to the questions, both teams will start at that quarterback position. If they're going to make a deep run into the playoffs and play for championships, the quarterbacks are going to have to step up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you look at Parker Dubon, who's going to get his first crack at it here in just a moment. First-year starting quarterback. 58% completion, 4 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Turned it over at times, but also had some good stretches where he's played some good football. In a game like this, where this prepares you for the playoffs, look for him to step up and try to take a step.
Aerial Covered is brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. Make sure you check out the sunrise breakfast that they have at Gatlinburg Sky Park. The mountains are definitely calling in Gatlinburg this time of year. So there's the star of the show. We talked about who's going to be deep for West, and it is number 1, Antoine Burdine.
And so much of the key here is being able to put it in the end zone, because in high school you can't bring it out. If you have a kicker who can do that, then Burdine is neutralized. If you don't, then watch out.
Well, I talked to some members of the Anderson County coaching staff before the pregame, and they are not going to kick it to him, or at least that is not the plan tonight. So we will see if that goes according to plan. Just talk about the respect for Burdine and what he's done already in the return game.
Setting up for just a straight pop-up pooch kick here.
He'll kick it to about the 21-yard line. And the Rebels will get great field position almost to the 40 at the 38-yard line. And our first opportunity to see the quarterback, Parker Dubon. He is a senior. And Lamar Brown says that Parker's come a long way since we saw him that first game at Bearden.
Hey, you learned some lessons, right? I mean, experience is the best teacher, and he's waited his turn. He's been a backup, and now he's gotten a lot of games under his belt. He's learned, he's improved, and I do expect to see a different guy.
Well, I mean, they've had a murderer's row schedule.
Oh, yes.
So, I mean, like,
yeah, for sure.
it's sink or swim. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, he's forced to have to grow up.
Kind of a blessing and a curse when you play the Alcoas and Maribels and Beardens, and you play that schedule, but by the time you get to the playoffs, you should have those questions answered. And as is always the case, it seems like 9 times out of 10 we've got a clock malfunction to get things started as the clock finally stops, and they'll reset it.
They're going to try to get 11:55 on the game clock.
Each of these teams will have those key region games coming up, as West will travel to Powell in 2 weeks from tomorrow night. That'll be a Friday game. Anderson County will play Gibbs next week.
And 2 undefeated teams right now.
So a first down. The Mavericks very good at the line of scrimmage, and they'll show it right there. Only a gain of 2. Set the lineup for you. Here's what's going to be the test for West tonight. Can these guys up front handle Anderson County?
I think they should. They're veteran-led, only 1 junior in the starting bunch. That was supposed to be a strength entering the season.
It looks like 4A will be that same cast of characters again, as you'll look at Anderson County and Elizabethton and Greenville. Cyclones and Green Devils will play in a couple of weeks. West off left tackle. 2 yards in a cloud of rubber pellets, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 again. And the skill position players, if you'll look at pretty good ones there for West, obviously.
Yeah, I like Messiah Wren, at the tailback, and David Drada underrated. But at the end of the day, they still want to feed Burdine when they can. Can they get him loose? Can they get him open? And when they do, can they get Dubon to find him and get him the ball?
3rd down and 6, and what you would anticipate is a throwing down and 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, that'll help them. Can't do that, especially early in the football game. You got 3rd and mid, a challenging down right now. Going to move it up to 3rd and 1.
On the defense. 3rd down.
Can't give good football teams more opportunities.
Third down and 1, and obviously now a running situation. Mavericks will bring all kinds of pressure up the middle, but West will find the blockers, and a first down right at midfield.
Yeah, pick up about 3 right there. It was defended pretty well, Eric. I mean, the hole was there, but at the same time, it closed pretty quickly.
Dominic Davis, the H-back right there, had a nice key block of a blitzing linebacker. You're right, defended well. They brought the house, it looked like, and got just enough.
Israel Small coming up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
They'll throw this one out. First throw of the game on first down, and a great open field tackle.
Trent Strickland, highlighted him in pregame. He's been making plays like that his entire career.
Trent Strickland, number 12, a senior. And watch the nice job of breaking down, grabbing, and going nowhere.
Got to win this down if you're West. You do not want to play it 3rd and long.
2nd down and 10, 5 plays, 5 runs, and a 3rd down and 6 coming up again, maybe 3rd and 7. Well, actually threw the pass on the last play, excuse me.
Tavion Ray that time. If you ever go back to the Beard game, Ray had 2 fumbles in that football game.
Yeah, Tavion Ray,
bigger back, runs more upright.
Messiah Wren, I mean, you got 2 really great options there for West in the backfield that we've seen. If I'm AC, I'm bringing some pressure here. I'm making Dubon quick, accelerate that throw.
Call it 3rd down and 7. He will take a shot. There's Verdine. And there is contact, and there is a flag.
That was easy. I mean, I don't think he had to do any of that. Burdine just showed he was trying to come back for the ball, and, you know, it was a penalty on Waylon LaRue.
Yeah, that's tough, too, because the ball was underthrown. This was not going to be a catchable pass. And you see right there the contact.
Defensive pass interference. Results of the penalty, first down.
A big penalty, as we just heard, that's an automatic first down.
Good to see Adronicus Thomas out there, one of my mentors, if you will, as a basketball official.
I'm glad you said one of. I'm sure you need many.
I did. Adronicus is one of the best, I'm telling you. He'll tell me when I'm wrong for sure. First down and 10. That could be a free 5 yards, but they'll let this one go. Somehow West has found their way down to the 32, and they'll go back to the run game off right tackle, and they'll pick up some nice yardage here, a first down to the 20-yard line.
Felt like there was a convoy there, just right side of the offensive line. Nick Ernest pulling through, kind of leading that way. Steven Johnson there as well. Good hard running by Wren. Best play of the game so far.
Yeah. Dominic Davis doing a nice job of blocking out on the edge as well.
First and 10 at the 20. They'll go back to the ground game right up the gut.
Tailback number 3 is Antarius McAllister.
And McAllister, he's a bit of the speedster. He's a little bit faster than the other two in Ray and Wren, but a nice complement to the style of running.
Time-consuming drive for Lamar Brown's offense, and they've been aided by a couple of big penalties.
Plenty of time on the play clock.
Second down and 4. Handoff to McAllister off right tackle. Cut back inside down to the 7. And a first down and goal. Actually, they'll call it the 8. That's a gain of 7. And first down and goal.
No big plays from West, but when you factor in a couple of penalties by Anderson County, they've all of a sudden just found their way down in here inside the 10.
Yeah. Been running the football well, taking advantage of the penalties.
3 receivers top of your screen.
Nice play.
Defense into the backfield. Shooting the gap is number 30. That's Stephen Powers.
Stephen Powers. They move him around a little bit defensively. He's a safety, but second on the team in tackles, and obviously moved him around there. He was up at the line of scrimmage, came on, made that play. Really nice play.
10th play of the drive coming up here. And 2 penalties, one on a 3rd and 6 and one a pass interference on a deep ball. Second down and goal. Dubon will look to throw. Has some time, did have time, and gets rid of it. And CB45 there to make the tackle with his Parap microphone on the sideline.
And this is where West doesn't want to be. They don't want to be at 3rd and goal from the +10. I mean, like, it's just, it's not ideal for their offense.
Here's Chad, fresh off the CB45 Sports Show last night. Had Davey Gillum on the show.
Also had technical difficulties.
He did, but he overcame.
He's in discussions for the new production crew, I'm told.
Well, since his sister's his producer, I don't think he can fire. 3rd down and goal, 3 receivers top of your screen. Dubon looking to throw back of the end zone, and will throw this one out of the end zone. It'll bring up a kicking situation. Tim Elrod there to make the tackle.
I thought Anderson County's defense came around there at the end. Again, two big penalties we continue to reference, but 3rd down, 2nd down came up huge, and now you're forcing a field goal that, you know, at this level it's no gimme, although Pete Rogers is 5 for 7 on the year.
33-yard field goal attempt. It is up. It is good. A time-consuming 11-play drive leads to 3 points on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
No matter the
the time of year, you can always count on the power of Pioneer. You already know Pioneer is Knoxville's most trusted name in comfort since 1981. Trusted because of the power of Pioneer. What is the power of Pioneer? Solving all your plumbing problems, AC sales and service, maintenance and safety inspections, water and sewer line replacement, home generators, improving your indoor air quality, duct cleaning, and more. No matter the season or the problem, have no fear. Trust in the power of Pioneer.
Experience a one-of-a-kind place with breathtaking panoramic vistas over Gatlinburg and deep into the peaks and valleys of the Great Smoky Mountains. Embark on a journey through lush trails teeming with life and history, or just sit back and enjoy the beauty and tranquility. Gatlinburg Sky Park, your peaceful getaway in the Great Smoky Mountains.
In East Tennessee, our work heritage runs deep. For over a century, the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Union Local 102 has been part of the area's growth and prosperity. Don't sell yourself or your business short by hiring unskilled labor. Our cutting-edge labor training facility equips our members with the advanced skills needed to be the very best in the industry. Keep jobs local and the money in the state. At Local 102, we work tirelessly today to help build a better tomorrow for our community and our members.
Preparing for college as a high school student can be very difficult, but Huntington Learning Center can make it much easier on you. Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm a student at Huntington Learning Center, and it has helped me drastically improve my ACT scores. I had a 28, which was good, but for the scholarships I wanted to be in the 30s, and I got up to a 32. It took a lot of stress off the test and made me much more comfortable when taking it. Thanks to Huntington Learning Center, I have opened many more opportunities for my collegiate future.
FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health, is brought to you by OEB Law, Ted Russell Ford, Lincoln Memorial University, Knoxville Smiles, Commercial Bank, and Exterior Home Solutions. 6:37 to go, first quarter on a stunningly gorgeous October night. 3-0. West has the lead after a 12-play, 46-yard drive, culminates in a 33-yard field goal. And here we go. And a kick that will not be returnable.
Barely.
The ball goes into the end zone. Horseshoes or hand grenades, doesn't take barely. So let's set up the offense. Landon Hensley, the senior quarterback, also selected to the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase for East Tennessee. Pretty good game last week.
Yeah, really good game against Clinton. He's had a good career. Of course, started at Campbell County, been around, been playing for a long time, and again, a guy that's gotten better this year as the season's gone along, as you referenced that game against Clinton.
So they'll start back at their 20-yard line for the Mavericks. And just as West did, they'll go to the ground and chop down after a gain of 1. Now, if you want experience, look no further than that offensive line. Davey Gillum says the biggest team he's ever had.
Yeah, they are big. I mean, Eli Norton is a massive human being, and you know, just as he moves the pile. But it's not just him. I mean, and they've got some great skill players: Strickland, Small, LaRue.
I was going to say LaRue is benefiting from that one, already 1,000 yards rushing on the year.
Call it a gain of 2 yards, that is, not years. They'll go off left tackle and maybe a yard or so. Set up the defense for you, and a lot of experience for West as well. If they're going to get back to Chattanooga, it'll be the guys up front that do it.
It's always those linebackers, right? I mean, you got Sam Lavelle, you got Jack Keith there in the middle, Davis Neely out there on the edge, JP Peace. And then, of course, the guys in the back end like Burdine and Small and some others. Ryan Salette.
Call it 3rd down and 5 as Anderson County will spread out the West defense with 5 receivers. Hensley will look to his left, can run if he wants, and will get the first down and then some out to the 40. Had the contact was made and the tackle been made, would not have been a first down, but a nice job by the senior.
Yeah, he went through his progression right here. Looks left, looks right, nothing, and says, okay, time to bail. And then again, shrugs off one tackle and then gets what he gets, which is a first down, and move the change for the Mavs.
Yeah, gain of 15 yards for Hensley, who's not known for his legs. This time they'll play fake right across the middle and a quick 10 yards. And it appears to be a first down.
Got high percentage throw right there, right? I mean, it's just a slant there from the slot right in front of the linebacker, Davis Neely. Moving the sticks. Got some momentum now here offensively, do the Mavs.
Evan Pyatt for 10 yards, and they'll throw again. Quick little pass, trying to get down the sideline. It goes LaRue, the diminutive one, 5'9", 190.
And an extension of the running game, just going with a quick passing game. They're going a little bit of no huddle right here, going tempo.
Look at turn on the Jets there on that replay. LaRue, one of the fastest guys in the state, 100-meter runner in track.
First down at the 38. That quickly into West territory. Has some time. Arm gets hit as he throws. And if an arm hadn't been hit, he had a receiver streaking behind the safety.
Got the pressure from West that time, able to get there.
Number 37, was that J.P. Peace?
97.
It was 97 who got in there and got a big paw up. Sam Hudson. Second down and 10. All kinds of confusion on that. LaRue will pick it up and will end up losing about 5 yards.
Yeah, it could have been disastrous. You'd rather lose 5 yards than turn over the football there. Trying to do the jet sweep, but obviously the exchange was not how you draw it up. Snaps a little high and trying to hand it off at a shoulder pad. That wasn't good all the way around.
No, and that as well as Anderson County can't throw it, again, this is third and long for anybody, no matter how good you are.
Yeah, you're kind of in no man's land.
See, I agree. I think you're taking this as two-down territory. Get you 7 or 8 here because they're going to let you get 7 or 8.
Yeah, get to the 35, get half of it back, and then make that decision. So they'll play fake in all kinds of trouble, and there goes that. That decides what you're doing now on fourth down.
There's J.P. Peace. Thought you saw him early on the drive. He comes up big with a third down sack.
Son of former Tennessee linebacker Robert Peace, grandson of former Tennessee head coach Philip Fulmer. Missed a couple games with a hamstring situation in the Alcoa game. Just a sophomore, and big things expected out of number 37.
That's unfortunate. I thought Anderson County had some momentum. They were finding rhythm offensively, and then, you had that near fumble, and that puts you so far behind the sticks, and third down play disastrous. Now you got a punt.
How do you keep it away from Burdine here? Ho! Almost blocked, and that's how you do it right there. Quick break and a break from our friends at Covenant Health.
Hey, Tim Hoskins here from Covenant Sports Medicine. I'm the corporate manager of sports medicine, and I want to speak a little bit to our community partners and relationships that we have. We partner with FC Alliance Soccer, LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge, Johnson University, numerous high schools in and around the area, AAU basketball, Morristown Landing, travel hockey, volleyball, lacrosse, you name it, we're probably involved. What a lot of people don't know about Covenant Health is we're a nonprofit, community-based healthcare delivery system. We provide services in your community. If you ever need help with some event medicine or sporting event, scan the QR code at the bottom. Covenant Health, our mission is to improve lives through better health.
I'm so thankful to have Covenant Health as a part of what we do this year, improving lives through better health. Scan the QR code to find the nearest location to you in so many ways that they can help you in your life and your health.
Tavion Ray in the ball game now. Pick up a 4 on first down.
And just that quickly, it'll be a third down and 3.
Ray's just so big, and he just keeps leaning on you, right? I mean, he's every bit of his 6'2", 190-pound frame. They bring him out. They'll go back to Wren, who is more elusive and maybe a little tougher to see.
We'll call it a 3rd down and 2, and they will not throw it. A little screen pass, if you will, and this one busts wide open. The big man down the sideline, chopped down at the 32-yard line. Dominic Davis, 5'11", 220, barreling down the field.
It's a little slip screen out there to the sideline. He hits it, the pressure was in his face, stands in there, hits this, and then Dominic Davis just turns on the jets down the sideline. You get one block.
35 yards.
Well, and Davis came from the other side of the formation, too. I mean, he was lined up wide left and then just kind of slipped to the right side once the play started, and Anderson County totally lost track of him.
1st down and 10 inside the 35. They'll play fake. Dubon going to use his legs, gets a little bit of a chip block.
Nice job by Trent Strickland.
But not enough of a chip block to spring it. Well, the Bigs Only Spotlight is brought to you by Bigs Only. It is a lifestyle that focuses on that big guy, number 55, Deshaun Battle, 6'1", 255. Brought to you by Bigs Only. By the way, we'll have the Bigs Only trailer out again for the playoffs. Joey Volton out there, Joe Volton. 2nd down and 12 off left tackle. And a 3rd down and 11.
And again, right where you don't want to be if you're West, it's 3rd and 10. You want to be 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. That way you can lean on your strength, which is the run game. 3rd and 10, maybe, again, kind of no man's land. Maybe you play for 4th down here.
See, I agree with you. Although you do like your kicker. I mean,
you do, but this is pretty significant.
52-yarder from here.
Yeah, but if you gain 7, I mean, I think 45 is way more doable.
Probably worth a shot.
So Dubon looking to throw, can step up, and he will. He'll get some of that yardage back, and to your point, down to about the 30-31-yard line.
It wasn't 7, but it was about 4.
Be 48 yards.
A 48-yarder.
Yeah, he's 6 of 8 on the season. He does have a long of 45, so this would be the season long if it's true, but it looks like they're going to stay with the offense.
What if they try to do a hard count, draw them off sides, which would bring it 5 yards closer?
What worked in Series 1.
4th down and 8. And do they run a play? And they will. Dubon going to take a shot, throws this one high in the air, knocked away, and the Mavericks will hold with 6.5 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Knocked down by number 2.
Well, aerial coverage is brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. The mountains are calling. The sunrise breakfast is calling my name as the leaves are starting to turn colors. Brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. One last play, unless it's an incomplete pass, and they'll hand off right up the middle, and that takes us to the end of one. On a rock fight so far, as West has a 3-0 lead over Anderson County. We'll go to the second quarter on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OAB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
Hello, I'm local East Tennessee agent Scotty Dykes. We'd love to do business with you. We offer auto, home, life, and other investment products. My number's at the bottom of the screen, as long as our email address. Give us a call and see what we can help you with. We'd love to help you.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, Life made better.
Your roof, it's the most important protection against nature for your home or your business. That's why I trust the experts at Exterior Home Solutions.
Hey, what's going on? This is Cameron with Camco Commercial Door here in Knoxville, Tennessee. We specialize in residential and commercial garage door repair and replacement. We would love to earn your business. Feel free to give us a call at 865-776-9455.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jody Griffin. I'm a dentist here in Knoxville, Tennessee. In 22, I had a wakeboard tower hit me on the head and give me a concussion. In my office, I show x-rays to my patients so they can see their teeth. I needed somebody to do the same thing for my brain, so I went to MPG. They did an EEG of my brain, and they were able to show me the activity of my brain and give me a diagnosis and a treatment plan. So I choose MPG because brains is what they do, and that's all they do.
I'm Coach Josh Heupel. There's nothing like the energy on Rocky Top. On Saturdays, you get 13 hours of coverage with game day all day. Weekdays, you get analysis unlike any other. No one covers the balls like 99.1, the sports animal.
Hi, I'm Mandy Walker, owner of the Walk Counseling Services in Knoxville, Tennessee. What we find is pretty universal. People let stressors build up, they get overwhelmed, they don't know how to navigate, and we want to help connect people to the right clinician that can help walk with them through their stressors and really help them find their way. And when they don't have hope, find hope with them. At the Walk Counseling, we've got you.
Second quarter is brought to you by Pella Windows and Doors of Knoxville. Let's head down to Casey Funderburg, who is standing by with Gary Terry. Oh, you got Davey Gillum.
Yes, I do. Coach, offensively here, what do you want to see out of your team?
We just got to settle in a little bit. A lot of the movement up front's creating some issue. And pass pro, they're fast and they play hard, so we got to adjust to the speed they're playing. Once we can do that, we can set up a little bit more in pass pro and maybe hit some people that are open. Same thing in the run game, maybe get LaRue outside, but we're going to have to get a body on a body first.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
You know, there are some coaches that you can say, go, and they just talk. Davey Gillum's one of those guys.
I've seen Davey Gillum wear shorts in 45-degree weather, and he's wearing gloves tonight.
Yeah, well.
Surprise. Very.
Second down and 10 in what has been a rock fight so far. And they'll play fake and right across the middle. Nice pitch and catch for a first down. Take a look at the first quarter stats brought to you by OEB Law. That should be 2 weeks from tonight, by the way, the full moon. Not tonight. But I don't know what stands out.
I mean, pretty much one big possession on both sides.
Yeah.
One ended in points, one did not. One aided by penalties, one not.
Negative 6 yards passing is a bit unusual.
Yeah.
But we're just getting started. That a 15-yard catch across the middle. And the flag comes in here, so this one's probably coming back as they get it to Israel Small. Who, Austin, there's a lot to like about that guy.
There's a ton to like about him. And, you know, again, we talked about earlier his dad's watching tonight from South Beach down in South Florida. Kid's been fantastic.
Got illegal formation against the offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
And they get him the ball in a myriad of different ways. You know, they do what they just did. I watched him the other day also go best on best at practice, and you know, he had a deep ball for about 55 yards and made a fantastic catch. So, you know, kid's just got kind of that it factor to him, and he knows how to rise in the biggest moments.
Is it myriad or myriad?
I said myriad.
I thought it was myriad.
Myriad.
Oh, it is? Okay. I was just checking the grammar. First down and 15. Little screen pass here. Beautiful job knocking that one down at the line of scrimmage was Davis Neely. All 6'2" of him. Number 45 reaches up and knocks down the screen pass.
So they're trying to set up a screen. They put Jaden Davis in there at the H-back, number 0. He's slipping out the lead block over here. LaRue's right there, and of course the defense gets in there and gets hands up.
It was going nowhere anyway.
But Taylor Davis is the guy that is going to be on offense a little bit tonight to try to help with that defensive front from West. The chip blocks and arcs.
Second down and 15. A fake handoff to nobody works.
Gets half of it back. I like the play call.
Yep.
I mean, if you can play fake to air, if you can fake a handoff to air and still pick up 8 yards, that's impressive.
Yeah, he hit it hard too.
As long as you sell the play fake. It doesn't matter if anybody's there or not.
Technically, he had motion going in front of him.
It's like when you miss a putt, if you'll just kind of wave and act like you hit a putt, then, I mean.
That's what I do all the time. Like, hey, it was good. 3rd down and 7.
Oh, wow.
Gets some pressure, steps up. Oh, he
nice
finds a man all by himself. Look at LaRue. A flag comes in behind the play. So Hensley's walking the other direction, but a really nice job of keeping his composure and finding LaRue.
An unbelievable play there by Hensley, because your right tackle gets beat, you're forced to the left, you're up in the pocket, you see your running back out there to the flat, nobody's on him, making the catch, but unfortunately it will come back here. It looks like they're going to call holding.
Adronicus will let us know, with authority, by the way.
Is it going to be a legal lineman downfield?
Yeah, I can see that.
I believe that's what the motion was.
Yeah, the play took so long.
And he was scrambling around. I could definitely see that.
We got illegal touching on the defense, on the offense. Loss of down. Be 4th down.
Illegal touching.
Yeah, a little confused by that one. Because the ball was caught by an eligible receiver. But that is the call, so a 4th down and 12. 4th penalty of the game on the Mavericks.
Yeah, big penalty either way, because again, we continue to say that was a really nice play there by Hensley.
Fourth down and 12. A short punt. And it will go out of bounds. Well, both of these teams very likely going to make their way down I-75 to Chattanooga on the road to the Blue Cross Bowls. You know, and I'll say this, you guys love that spot so much. Next year I'm putting you in the Food City grocery cart as Food City, Frito-Lay, and Pepsi are your tailgating headquarters. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price, and so far, 2 great teams playing great defense.
Yeah, it's been really good defense. You got 1 field goal from West earlier in this football game and had some opportunities, but a lot of 3rd down and some penalties as well.
Yeah, to this point, it's been a lot of the defensive lines for both teams having some success in this football game. Nice gain on 1st down of about 6 yards by Messiah Wren. That sets up 2nd down 4 as they cross midfield.
Yeah, that was a good look at number 59, Luke Carroll. Big kid inside. Now they will get the 1st down here. Boy, nice hole opening up there.
Yeah, they bring Troy Patterson in motion, which at least draws some of the eyeballs away. And then when they block it up right, Wren had a huge hole.
Exactly. I was going to say, your linebackers, that eye candy, and at least made them pause for a second.
1st down and 10. It worked once. They'll just do it again right up the middle. And 5 yards. I think Lamar Brown feels like that he has found something.
Well, they've had success running the football here today, and they've got 3 backs that can do it. Can kind of attack you in a number of different ways.
You know, it's so great to see the success Lamar has had. Those that we've known a long time when he was at Morristown West and what he did there, and then the move over here to West. Really one of the good guys in high school football around here.
That's back when he was.
And they'll run that same play right up the middle. I mean, it's literally the same call.
He's calling offense now. You know, when I first knew him, he was calling that Okie front defense at Morristown West. That being Lamar Brown.
Yeah, they continue to feed Messiah Wren Number 22, big shot, but a first down.
And having Dominic Davis being able to pull from the left side where he lines up over there and hitting a backer on the right-hand side at his size is big.
I think it's the same play call 4 times in a row.
It's not the same play call.
Wren just run in different directions. He bounced outside.
It's the same result. I mean, they're getting hat on a hat.
Tell me what's different.
Same result, Packer. Are you watching from the script? I'm not doing this on TV. Stop.
The first play,
First off,
they had
two
jet
lined up
sweep
over
motion.
the left side and came on motion. That time he lined up on that right side and sealed the edge. Not the same play.
They are running it.
They're in the same
but they're having
family.
But as Eric said, the result is the same. Wren right down your
If
throat.
they run up the middle again, I'm going to say it's from the same play family. Okay, that's different.
That time the quarterback kept it.
I got it. That's different.
But the blocking scheme was the same.
Yes.
Holy. We've been in the booth way too long together.
That was very similar to the first play call on the drive where they used the eye candy of Troy Patterson, except for that time he didn't hand it off.
Yeah, instead of handing it off, he just kept it himself.
Yeah, back when they started this, about every other year, I'd get frustrated with Austin. I'd send him back to be the sideline reporter again. Now I'm just stuck for forever.
That's what I hear.
2nd down and 7 inside the D1 red zone. Popping into the outside using the speed is Burdine. Actually, that's not Burdine. That is Abel Anselin.
Now, we saw this earlier where West got down inside the 10, and what happened? Less room to cover for Anderson County, which is good for the Maverick defense. If West can't win these, we got 3rd and short here, that'll pick up the first down to the 6.
Down inside the 10, they'll officially put it down at the 7 and call it first down and goal at the 7-yard line. Inside handoff again, following Blackford, touchdown. Right off left tackle goes Messiah Rim, the 5'6", 134-pound junior, and the light show is off and rolling at West.
Yeah, Messiah Wren running behind those 4 senior offensive linemen this entire drive. That tight end Dominic Davis, that was a Wren drive, but it couldn't be done without the guys up front. Blocked perfectly all drive long.
The offensive line and Davis. I mean, those all 6 of them were fantastic, and they said, we're going to run it right down your throat, you're going to like it, and we're going to be in the end zone in a handful of plays.
Extra point is up. It is good. 10-0 halfway through the 2nd quarter. A touchdown here by Messiah Wren, and the Rebels up 10 on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
Abraham Lincoln knew the power of an open door. He invited the public into the White House throughout his presidency because he understood open doors lead to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new discoveries. At LMU, our mission is to open doors for every student who comes here, so they can become everything they're meant to be. Come discover how we can open doors for you.
Hi, I'm Mark Packer.
And I'm Tennessee guard Zakai Ziegler. Join us along with VFL's Jason Swain and Chris Brown for the Food City Locker Room, presented by Guards of Law every Sunday. It's with me interviewing all the players of all sports. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We call it the Players Show.
Were you even a player?
3rd team all intramural.
It is the Players Show with our 3rd team all intramural host.
Sunday nights. Join us, okay?
Hi, I'm Laura Ash, your West Knoxville State Farm agent. I've been here in the Renaissance for 17 years, and I football players or anyone with their car insurance, home insurance, and life insurance. Give me a call at Laura Ash State Farm.
Hi, I'm David Ball, National Sales Manager here at Legend Fitness. Legend Fitness has been built on longevity and quality. Our racks are fully welded and has the least amount of bolts in the industry, made to stand up to the test of time. Because at Legend Fitness, we deliver quality and we want our customers to be Legend strong.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
You're watching Rivalry Thursday, the standard in high school football coverage on the Knox.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by D1 Training, Food City, Matlock Tire, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, Glass Doctor, and Better Mattress. New score as West is now up 10-0, 9 plays, 55 yards in just a minute, 52 seconds. And Messiah made it all the way to the promised land for the touchdown.
That was a good one. Attaboy. That was a really impressive drive, AP. I mean, it literally...
Luckily, it's cold enough that there's no popping because you were pretty corny right there.
West knew what it wanted to do, and it executed it perfectly, and it went down there and scored not a whole lot of time off the clock. Now, down 10-0, Anderson County's got to get some points here, in my opinion. Certainly not over, but you want to make a statement here.
And a deep kickoff that is returnable from the 5-yard line. And it's LaRue trying to use the speed. And he'll be chopped down before he gets to the 20. Okay, there we go. Hey, look, we've got Eric down there. Is that the kid that was dancing on the Jumbotron at Neyland Stadium last night?
It might be. I don't think it is. You weren't dancing on the Jumbotron.
No, I was not.
No, you weren't? Okay, all right. So we've got Erica. Terry is here. So what are you hoping to have done to your hair there?
I'm going to get a 5-guard buzz, and I'm going to get a 1-guard fade on the sides.
Oh, what's going on around here?
He was very specific when he came down. He didn't ask for it specifically, but that sounds like the Austin Price special, so we're going to put it on.
That's
fantastic.
That is fantastic, Eric. Hey, good luck to you down there, okay? We're pulling for you.
Thanks, brother.
All right, we're going to check back in here in a little bit as LaRue is absolutely in jail but might escape. That's the best 1-yard run you're going to see.
He ran 33 yards to gain 1.
It's great pursuit there by the West defense. Great effort by LaRue. Just nowhere to go.
I tell you what's impressed me to this point is the edge players for West. Yep. They're getting so far up the field. When Anderson County tries to run off tackle, there ain't nothing there.
Nowhere to go. And you force it inside, and there's somebody there, and there's linebackers to make the play.
By the way, this is just the third Anderson County drive tonight. The first two punts. So they've got to get something going offensively.
And not any success there on first down.
Play clock goes under 10. Play clock is under 5. And they'll just get it off. They'll run an option, and that is not what this quarterback is made for, is running an option. Hey, I want to go down to Casey Vandenberg. Casey, we talk about Reeds across America. West has participated this week, and we sure are proud of them.
Yes, absolutely. And they've also been doing a little bit more of giving back to the community. During the bye week, they collected truckloads of goods for families impacted by Hurricane Helene in East Tennessee. And so they took a crew of players, coaches, and parents up to Upper East Tennessee to just help those communities out and pass out goods. So Coach Brown was over the moon by the response from his community.
Yeah, I had texted Lamar as they'll look to throw on third down. Nice pass across the middle, and the catch is made.
Ball's out.
Football comes out, and they are not calling him down. Football comes out, and the Rebels will come up with it and return it down inside the 25. I thought for a second the receiver was down, but there was no whistle blown.
I mean, it was never any whistle. There's no replay at this level, but I'm kind of like you. It was a great throw, great catch. Thought he hit the ground. We'll see right here. Look at this throw. Catch over the defender.
Ball's out.
Oh, ball's out. Yep,
out.
ball's out completely. Good call.
100%. 100%. Yeah, to wrap up what Casey was saying about the efforts over with our friends in North Carolina, Cocke County, Cosby. I know that Lamar Brown took him a couple of days to get back to me and said, hey, we were over here working in Cocke County, and we talked about it. He said it's unbelievable. And Scotty Dykes in Cocke County, our thoughts with them. And in Cosby tomorrow night, 6-1. They go to Cloudland, who's won 10 consecutive region titles. This is a Cosby team that was 1-9 a year ago. They're 6-1. If they win tomorrow, they're region champions. They're playing at home in the playoffs. That's a great story with all they've been through.
Incredible story. It's an incredible story to begin with, but now you're playing for more than what you started the season with, right?
What's the #1 home improvement project you could do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. You owe it to yourself and your family to find out why 18,000 Tennessee homeowners have made the switch to Aqua Clear water systems. For your free water test and estimate, scan the QR code on the screen. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
And by the way, the Aqua Clear Cyber Car is here, and we'll try to visit with the David Brewster at some point over there. We'll send Casey over there. Let them change your water. It will change your life at Aqua Clear. 4:13 to go, first half, 10-0. Mavericks, we finally had a big play. And a fumble, and here come the Rebels, losing 5 yards on first down.
That time they brought Patterson in motion and actually handed it to him. And I know it didn't go anywhere, but at the same time, what it does do is it keeps the defense honest when you want to keep bringing him in motion.
Yeah, it does, absolutely. And Small, a great play there in the backfield. Loss of about 5 on the play.
Boy, it'd be a big time for the Maverick defense to step up. Might have to as Dubon right up the middle, takes it down inside the 20. And will bring up a 3rd down and 5.
And see, those plays played so well off each other. You handed it to him on the jet sweep last time. This time, same motion you keep. And you have all those defenders wanting to over-pursue, and the quarterback gains quite a bit of yards.
Let's call it what it is. This is a big play. One, because if you hold them to a field goal here, it keeps it a 2-possession game. You do get the ball to start the second half.
Off left tackle, they'll get the first down and more inside the 10 down to the 9. That a big play right there. Rivalry Thursday brought to you by the official training partner of Rivalry Thursday, and that is D1. No matter who the athlete is in your family, no matter how young, no matter how old, D1 has got a program for you. Under 3 minutes to go, first down and goal for a Rebel team already up 10-0.
And they have ran the football so well these last couple of drives.
Flag comes in before the play.
It's going to be a false start on the offense.
Can't have that.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
First penalty on West tonight. By the way, halftime score, Pigeon Forge 6, Austin East 0. Scott Meadows and his team hoping for a Gatlinburg-Pittman loss at Johnson County, which could give Pigeon Forge an opportunity. Did several different scenarios there that Pigeon Forge might slide up into the 3 seed possibly. They'll hand off right up the middle, looking for the end zone. Turn it inside, touchdown. There's Insulet again. Nice blocking for the Rebels, who blow it open with 2:02 to go in the first half.
They got him the football earlier in this first half. Not a guy that typically carries the football, but obviously knows what he's doing with it, gets into the end zone in a hurry. And how big was that turnover? Huge.
It was huge. And again, you're thinking best throw of the night, right, by Landon Hensley. Fantastic catch in traffic. And then all of a sudden fumble, and because you're about to have the ball at midfield with 4 minutes to go.
In Knoxville, high school football isn't just a game, it's a community tradition. Pella Windows and Doors of Knoxville is proud to support our local teams because we believe in the strength of our community. From energy-efficient windows to supporting athletes, we're dedicated to building a brighter future. Call Pella today and schedule your free consultation. And don't forget to vote for the WATE 6th Player of the Week. Pella Windows and Doors of Knoxville, where quality meets community.
So we got a couple of minutes to go here in the first half, 17-0 West. You know, you don't feel like, as our area coverage is brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park, you know, you don't feel like Anderson County's been that far out of it, but they just haven't put anything together to get on the scoreboard.
No, I mean, Anderson County has helped West a ton here. First drive, it was a couple of penalties that kept that drive alive.
Yep.
Second drive,
a field goal.
Yeah, only give up field goal. They just drove it down the throats on that second drive, and then that one was induced by a turnover.
Returnable from the 1 yard line. Special teams could help, although it's not going to help there. 4 plays, 25 yards in just 2 minutes and 11 seconds. And let's head to Casey Funderburg as a man is down with David Brewster of Aqua Clear.
Yeah, so David, it is starting to get chilly outside. We're feeling it tonight, unfortunately, but how does the cold weather affect the water in your house?
Well, as you get cold water, what happens is a lot of times you'll use a lot hotter water in the shower, and East Tennessee has a lot of chlorine and a lot of hardness, so that can really dry your skin out. So a lot of people have to put a ton of lotion on. But if you'll treat your water, and we take the chlorine out and the hardness impurities, your skin feels so much better. It doesn't itch, and your hair does so much better. Women love it for their hair. They don't have the chlorine stripping out the hair color of their hair, but it makes a world of difference. And you know, with all the hurricanes and stuff, a lot of the water supplies that we're getting our water from has been really dirty. If anybody's gone across the bridges, you've seen how dirty the rivers are right now. So we're just trying to get people healthier, safer water.
Austin, did you hear that? It'll help with your hair.
Yeah, Austin.
What hair? What hair? What hair?
Thank you so much for being here tonight.
1:54 to go. Can Anderson County get on the board in the last 2 minutes? They'll get a first down. Mavericks will get the football to start the second half. Will they not, Joe?
They will, yes.
Yes.
Correct.
I think both teams have blocked that quarterback draw really well tonight. And a couple big plays, moved the sticks on a couple of incidences.
Clock at a minute and a half to go first half. Lindsay rolling right, feeling pressure. A flag comes in at the end of the play. This may give Anderson County some yardage, I believe.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, gets the defense, 15-yard penalty,
Big.
first down.
That's a big 15 yards.
It is. Again, if Anderson County can just get on the board here, 17-3 even, you get the ball to start the second half, you score, you make it 17-10, then all of a sudden,
here we go.
Here we go.
Just want to take some momentum into the second half for sure.
You have 2 of your 3 timeouts here. You've got the ball almost to midfield in a minute 21. Plenty of time.
First down, and they'll throw this one across the middle and down to the 40. Nice tough running by Trent Strickland, the senior wide receiver, and that will stop the clock.
Yeah, good to go back to him as well. He's one of your more reliable targets. Had the fumble there on the last possession, but he's going to make a whole lot more plays for you. Made one right there.
Hensley has time, going to take a shot downfield.
Oh,
wow, what a catch! Unbelievable!
Like that. Just
okay,
like
now
that.
there's the Big's only catch of the year right there. That's the catch of the year. One-handed, Strickland reaches out and stabs it for a 40-yard touchdown. Unreal.
Watch him climb the pocket here. Climbs the pocket, and then just beautiful pass.
Ah!
And that's just what Anderson County needed.
You guys are acting like this is no big deal. Am I the only one that's just thoroughly impressed by that catch?
That was a heck of a catch.
We said, did you not hear me yell, what a catch? During the middle of your call?
We were stepping all over you, man.
Oh, look at both of you, and y'all are like, that was a great 2-yard run up the middle of it. It's unreal. Time now for the Pioneer Heating and Air Scholar Athlete. This from Anderson County, Eli Dorton, the senior, 4.1 GPA, and the best dressed, by the way, of our Scholar Athletes this year. Congratulations from Pioneer for doing it on the field and in the classroom as well. 55 seconds to go, 17-7. And our thanks to so many of you for supporting Reeves across America. Whether you do it in person at a game or you do it online, go to knoxreeves.org and make sure that there are no gravestones of any of our veterans who have paid the ultimate price that do not have a wreath on them this Christmas season.
I'll go back to what I said right before that great touchdown catch. It's huge for Strickland because he's the one that had that fumble, right? And, wanted to go right back to him. And he makes more plays than not for Anderson County, and he certainly did right there. 2-play, 80-yard drive for the touchdown, 1 minute, 9 seconds off the clock.
By the way, the LMU Kick Retires is coming up here in just a few minutes. And then, of course, we got the bands. Tim Elrod's going to be up here. LMU will be here as well. But the kick coming up is junior Leanna is going to be the young lady who's going to be doing the kicking at halftime. Returnable from the 25-yard line.
Give him a crease, and that's your burner.
And now you look at it, and West has got all 3 timeouts left. 47 seconds to go. And now it's the Mavericks trying to get off the field.
You know, West predominantly is a running team. Their success tonight has been running the football. 47 seconds, though, you can't really run it like
3
that.
timeouts.
Even with 3 timeouts, I think it's really hard to on those previous drives. You were talking about 5-6 yards a pop. You've got to have some type of big chunk play here. I like going to that play where they ran it to Dominic Davis earlier in the game where they rolled him.
Yeah.
It's a simple play.
I just run my regular offense. I've been gashing them up the middle. Take a timeout.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, you've been gashing them for 6 or 8 yards. Like, 6 or 8 yards 3 times is, 18 to 24 yards.
You need some type of
You've got to have some type of chunk play with the amount of time left. If this was 5 minutes to go, 100%.
Absolutely.
Even with the timeouts.
Well, if you have a student preparing for the ACT, make sure that you realize that there is a very important cram course starting December the 7th for that December 14th test to get those last scholarship dollars that are up for grabs. Make sure you reach out to Coots Cram Course at CootsCramCourse.com. Make sure that your student is maximizing that score that he or she will get on the ACT. Well, Lamar Brown tonight. Next week, I am so excited about what we've got. Oliver Springs and Coalfield, 2 7-1 teams, a 1A game. Last person out of town, turn the lights out, playing for a region championship. Excited about that one.
Me too. It's going to be a fantastic atmosphere. And, when I interviewed Vincent Napier this week, he called them the team down the road.
He won't say their name.
He won't say their name.
Oh, goodness gracious. He should not have thrown that football. How big is that turnover?
And it's Tate Strickland again.
Well, you wanted a big chunk play. You got a big chunk play.
Yeah, the other direction.
Just saying. I mean, threw it right to Strickland. It was one-handed on the offensive touchdown. It was 2 hands on the defensive touchdown. And we're going to be at a 3-point game at halftime.
I'm pretty sure he said, give me that 6-star MVP hat right now.
Yeah, Trent Strickland making plays on both sides of the field. And look, it's a ball game, brand new ball game.
And Anderson County gets the football to start the second half to take the lead.
He's trusting too.
A shocking play. I understand what West is trying to do, trying to make something happen. Boy, they wish they had that one back as the extra point is up and good. 17-14 with 25 seconds to go. Parker Dubon looks a slow developing play, a slow pass, a bad decision, and a 44-yard pick six.
Yeah, it looked like Deion Grant against Auburn in '99. Just like when as soon as you threw it, you went, oh.
Well, the Vols will be at home. I don't know if you've heard about this or not, but they'll be playing Alabama coming up on Saturday, 3:30. Great day for tailgating. Make sure you keep Food City, Pepsi, and Frito-Lay in mind as your tailgating headquarters, official tailgating headquarters of the Vols and high school football in Tennessee. Well, a shocking last minute and a half. Our last minute of the first half.
I mean, this game has turned around completely. You're right in the last couple of minutes. It was 17-0. just a few minutes ago, and you thought going to the halftime break, AC had no momentum. And then one big play after another, but from the same guy.
It's pretty simple. At the end of the day, one person is to blame here. Mary Reagan Bolig, who runs the Jumbotron.
Yeah.
She left when it was 17-0, went to converse out here in the stands, and then it all went to pieces. Now she's back. We'll see if West can pick back up the steam.
I wasn't sure if it was that or the fact that the last time we saw her, she was not a part of the University of Alabama Sports Network, and now she is. So, I mean, back in Knoxville, it just, kind of a weird deal.
You remember when she played all that rap music over there at the first Rivalry showcase?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we got about run out of town. Well, if there's not a horse collar, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
And then you jump up, patting yourself on the chest.
That's what you got.
Yep, that's what we got.
What you got, Ron?
I'm going to tell you what else we're going to get. A knee. Get to halftime, Lamar Brown.
Personal foul, horse collar.
Yeah, coming up in a few weeks, it's OEB Law Rivalry Playoffs brought to you by Food City. Thursday nights right here on WKNX The Knox. Friday nights on WATE ABC. Double dipping 2 games each of the first 3 rounds, and then the semifinal right here on WKNX The Knox the night after Thanksgiving. Where will we be? Well, we'll find out each week because we really don't know where we'll be.
It's going to be fun.
And it's not a knee, but it is the end of the first half at 17-14. So Anderson County, I guess, in the last couple of minutes had 31 yards and no points with 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go. And we go to halftime with 31 points on the board at 17-14 West.
And a couple of great plays by Anderson County's Trent Strickland. One on offense, one-handed catch, the pick 6 on defense, and it is a brand new football game.
I see Jalen out there from Matlock Tire, who's always so positive. I see Casey ordering people around. Tony Budnick's out there. All right, Casey.
We've got a few more coming in. All right, you guys.
Go
I
for
have Alina. She's a junior here at West. Lena, why did you decide to volunteer for the kids?
Well, I just love supporting my Rebels, and it gives me a chance to win some free tires.
We love it. Okay, we also have Jalen here from Matlock. Jalen, what's going on at Matlock Tires right now?
Right now at the moment, we have a tire sale starts next month. It's a week before Thanksgiving. So we're just trying to get everybody to notice that we got a tire sale coming up and just come on in and come see us.
Buy some new tires and some new shoes for Thanksgiving. All right, Alina, let's see what you got.
I don't know if these shoes are going to do it or not, but she's stepping it off. Oh. Wah, wah, wah.
Hey, that's better than some of the guys that have come out here and done it. You
Truly
did great. You did great. I loved it. All right, y'all. We are heading to break. West leads 17-14. Now time for the LMU halftime.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Wilco is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Do y'all have a bigger chair?
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Matt Cunningham, located right here in Rocky Hill, across from Brewster's and right down from Roosters. When you stop into our office, there's no telling who you might see. From Warriors to Spartans, young drivers are a real focus for us. So we are always working with families to make sure their teenagers are well educated on driver safety and covered properly. Even bulldogs need to make sure their home is well covered. You just never know when something can happen to your doghouse. So we'll make sure you have the right coverage to fit your needs. Whether you're Irish or just a rebel at heart, the right life insurance can give you peace of mind that your family will be taken care of when you are gone. We at Matt Cunningham State Farm are here for you and your family, no matter who you cheer for. I personally invite you to stop by and say hello, give us a call, or check us out online.
Thanks, and enjoy the second half of tonight's game.
Time now for the welcome to the LMU halftime report. Without further ado, 17-14 is the halftime score. West up on Anderson County. And we will head down to the field as the Anderson County Marching Band is ready to play. Yeah, what a great shot there. Hey, I want to welcome in Jay Carver. He is from LMU, and we were talking about exactly what your title is. What exactly do you do?
Yes, sir. I'm our Assistant Vice President for Accreditation.
Okay, now tell me what accreditation is in the Cliff Notes version of what you were just trying to do.
Sure. Yeah, we make sure we stay in compliance with, regulations. So we make sure our student achievement data is up to par and our students are completing, graduating on time, those kind of things.
Where are most of the students coming from LMU? Because I know you've got Harrigan as the main campus, but there are satellite campuses as well.
We do. We have, actually, so our main campus is in Harrigan, Tennessee, but we have 10 other sites that we offer. So we have some in Tennessee, Knoxville area, We have some in Florida, Virginia, and Kentucky. And really, it's a great time to be at LMU because we're experiencing growth.
What new programs do you have? Because I know every year you've got new exciting things.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir. So currently, we are at the undergraduate level. We have civil engineering and mechanical engineering, and they're off to a great start. One of our engineering students recently even built a cold air intake for his car and at a 3D printing, and it works. So it's an exciting time to be there. And at the graduate level, our Duncan School of Law just offered a hybrid option for our law students. So non-traditional students can take an online option to complete law school. So it helps kind of the Appalachian region. And we're growing immensely in the healthcare fields in Florida, Knoxville, and Lexington,
Dental
Kentucky.
school.
Dental, yes, sir, at the LMU Tower. And it is, this is the third year with that program. We also have dental hygiene there. And nursing is expanding. Our School of Business is expanding. The PhD program, seeking approval there. So
Got
it's
a lot going on. You brought by Abraham Lincoln, so I appreciate this.
Everybody's favorite president.
Next time you come, can you bring me an Austin Price version of this?
Oh, we'll try.
Yeah, work on that right there. Hey, thanks for coming out.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate very much you coming. That will lead us right into the LMU Educator of the Week as LMU Honors Educators. And this week it is Kathleen Colbert. 15 years teaching at West High School, a math instructor and a specialist, and LMU honors the local educator and says congratulations. Hey, let's head back down to the field. Time now for the Gamboozles Game Night Makeover, and voila.
All right.
Eric, what has happened?
Hey, I tell you what, we went a little less Austin Price and a little more Jason Kelsey or Travis Kelsey, right?
Yeah, thank goodness.
So, it's all right. I think it looks good on him.
Hey, so what do you think about your haircut?
What do you think about it?
I like it a lot. Thank you.
Do you? All right. So how did he know exactly what to ask for?
I don't know. How did you know exactly what to ask for?
I got it about 5 months ago during summertime, so I just thought about do it again. So I got the same thing.
That was the haircut. Hey, Eric, tell us about the locations of Gamboozles. I know I'm there all the time. I was there just a week ago.
Yeah.
And the hair is getting whiter and whiter as it falls to the ground.
Hey, well, I can tell Harley's doing a great job, man. You're looking great.
She is. Yeah, Harley's doing great.
Yeah, man, we got the 2 locations. We got one in downtown West Boulevard in West Knoxville. We also got a location on North Shore Drive. We have about 10-plus barbers in each location, and we're ready to take as many haircuts as you want to give us.
Sounds good. Hey, man, thanks for coming out. Great job, okay?
Thanks, man. Great. Thanks for having us.
Sounds good. We'll see you next week, hopefully over at Oliver Springs, as Coalfield and Oliver Springs play next week right here on FCA's Rivalry Thursday. Time now for Doc Talk, which is brought to you by our friends at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic.
Hi, I'm Dr. Cameron Sears. I'm one of the doctors at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, and I'm one of the pediatric orthopedists. And I'm here to tell you about how kids can get injured at the playground that you might not know about. So toddlers on slides. Everybody is worried about sending their toddler down by themselves, and so they put them in their lap and go down the slide with them. The problem is, at that age, their tibia or shin bone is very susceptible to breaking with a sudden twist. So you go down the slide, their leg gets to the outside, they have a sudden twist, and they can break their leg. So instead, think of it like Disneyland. Keep all arms and hands inside the ride at all times and stay safe. But if you do have the mishap, we're here at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic to take care of you.
And our thanks to Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic for their continued support. And by the way, the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase brought to you by Food City. KOC is going to handle all of our orthopedic services for the All-Star game, and we appreciate that. By the way, Diamond Clear games tomorrow night. Busy week 9. Oak Ridge and Bearden, 2 teams that you really don't know what you're going to get. We'll find out tomorrow night. Hall's at South Doyle. Webb will be at Grace tomorrow. Powell and Central as the Panthers appeared to be rolling. Heritage and Lenoir City. That and much more tomorrow night on Diamond Clear. Well, the West Band is making their way down onto the field, and there are games on the radio coming your way tomorrow night. Actually, a couple of games as Hardin Valley will be off, so Webb will be at Grace tomorrow night. Catholic will be at Lipscomb. Those games will be on the Sports Animal family of radio stations coming your way tomorrow night. So we'll wrap up the season here in just a couple of weeks, the regular season on FCA's Rivalry Thursday. Coalfield and Oliver Springs will be the game next week. 2 weeks from tonight on Halloween, it will be Gibbs and Fulton, and then we'll head into OEB Rivalry playoffs brought to you by Food City, and that brings Tim Elrod of OEB into the broadcast booth. I'm excited about the OEB Rivalry playoffs, Thursdays and Fridays. Kind of looks like, for the most part, Thursday will be the smaller school games that you're a part of with Brad Jones and BBB TB12.
You know, you're exactly right. I'm very excited about this. I love the partnership, and I just appreciate all the effort that you're putting into this, and all of our other media sponsors as well.
Yeah, Friday nights, I have a feeling, and we'll see what happens. There's no rule of thumb. It depends on who I can convince to play win. But Friday nights will be on ABC. Those could be those bigger school games.
They could be, and I hope so. You know, any of these games are going to be great games.
Yeah.
People say, well, you got the first round, not so good, but really, you get to see that 4th seed versus that 2 seed or whatever it is, and you really get to see some good football before it becomes a blowout.
Tim, you've been committed to high school football, and you've been with us. I believe at this point you're our longest running partner. This is our 16th year. You've stayed with us for so long. Why is high school football and high school athletics so important to you?
Because it's the most meaningful way to give back to the community, and I've said that for years because I truly believe it. You know, when you help a lot of people in the community, you have a responsibility to that community to go above and beyond, and if you've got a little extra to give to the community, you should do that.
Yeah.
And one of the ways that I can do that is by coming through Rivalry Thursday and saying, hey, let's put this on TV. And boom.
Hey, by the way, before we hand off completely to the West Band, I do want to throw the graphic up for your game that you have tomorrow night, and that is with Brad Jones. It's the OEB Law Game of the Week. You can see it on every platform that legitimately there is. Brad Jones and his crew do a great job, as Kingston will play host to McMinn Central tomorrow night. Tim Elrod, as always, thanks for your partnership and what you do for community.
Thank you, Mark, and I appreciate everybody that does everything for high school sports.
Sounds good. Let's hand off to the West Rebel Marching Band as the LMU halftime report continues. The Band Spotlight is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions, and the Band Spotlight shines tonight on this West Rebel Marching Band, and it is Marissa Carrico. She is a senior, a color guard captain, but the GPA is what you look forward to, 4.4 GPA. Brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions for all of your home solution needs, whether it's your roof, whether it's siding, could be concrete, could be anything for your home. Use the people that we trust and we use, and that is my friends at Exterior Home Solutions. And by the way, make sure you pay attention on Saturday up there on the Jumbotron, the ring around the stadium, as the Get Neyland Loud with Sterling Hinton and the whole Neyland Stadium against Alabama is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. Well, as we talked about, Coalfield and Oliver Springs is the game next week. And Casey Funderburg, I don't know if you have been to a place like we are going to next week at Oliver Springs. It's going to be a blast.
It's going to be a first time for me, so I am looking forward to it. And I loved listening to Austin's preview this week with Coach Napier.
Joined by Coalfield head coach Vincent Napier. Coach Napier, you got a team that's rolling right towards the playoffs again, playing really good football. Next week, obviously, a big game against Oliver Springs. What do you like about your team that gives you a really solid belief heading into next week?
Well, just the work ethic they've showed up with every day. Continuing to show up to practice, trying to get better day by day. That's been our goal this year. That they've embraced that process of, we got to show up and put the work in every day to get where we want to be at the end of the year. And we know you're getting down 2 games left in the regular season, then you're judged on what you do in the playoffs. So our kids know that. They've showed up ready to work. Really looking forward to this grind to close the season out.
All these games are fun, but when you're playing somebody like Oz and it's that rivalry game, they're just down the road. What's that environment like? You played in it as a player, now as a coach. What's that environment like?
Well, region championships on the line. You throw that out there, that just adds to it. Anytime us and the team down the road play each other, it's intense. It's one of those things. Kids know each other. They've known each other since they were 3-4 years old. They've been playing against each other their entire life. It's one of those things that both communities, this is the one they want more than anything. It's the biggest rival for both places. A lot of pride goes into this one. So it's an intense game. Both teams want it more than any other game on the schedule. So a lot of intensity, a lot of excitement, a lot of passion. It's a fun thing as a player. It's a fun thing as a coach to be a part of, and even as a fan, a lot of intensity in it, especially with the region title on the line.
It's Coalfield. It's the team down the road, otherwise known as Oliver Springs, next week right here on Rivalry Thursday. Coach, we appreciate it. We'll see you over at Oliver Springs, okay?
Thank you.
And that game is next week, Coalfield at Oliver Springs. The pregame show starts at 6:30, kickoff at 7. You all can find us here on WKNX, the Knox. And guys, this is going to be a fun game, a big game on the line for both teams. And guys, we've got more football coming up here in the third quarter, so stay with us.
At LMU, every door is open. Each can help me build my future exactly how I imagine it. Let's check those specs, guys. And lead to a career where I'll have an impact. As a nurse, how are you feeling today? A social worker.
I guess you started when I was young.
Or an executive of a multinational company. Take a look at the third quarter. I know LMU will prepare me for a career where I'll make my mark. That's a cut. Because whatever door I walk into, there's a future for me.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
When you're 6'4" and 320 pounds like I am, finding a mattress is a challenge. That's why I went to Better Mattress for help. It's not about just selling big store brands. At Better Mattress, it's about making a mattress that fits the person's body type and their personal preferences. Look, after a big football game, this body is tired and sore. I have to have a mattress that helps me rest and rejuvenate. Big O and Better Mattress. Good night, just got better.
Hello, and welcome to the Nichols State Farm Agency. From Powell to Halls and all surrounding communities, it's our pleasure to serve. I'm Ryan Nichols, and I look forward to seeing you at the ball game.
I was the star around here until Glass Doctor installed this perfect shower enclosure. Now they look at me like, well, there you go.
Call the Glass Doctor, will fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
I'm head coach Josh Heupel. There's nothing like the energy of football Saturdays on Rocky Top. The entire state is all in and decked out in orange and white. Plus, all the fans know that 99.1, the sports animal, is the station that captures it all. On game days, you get 13 hours of football coverage with Game Day all day. On weekdays, you get analysis and opinions unlike any other. Every fan knows no one covers the balls like 99.1, the sports animal.
Join us for the Food City Locker Room presented by Garza Law every Sunday at 11:30 on WATE.
Third quarter is brought to you by Covenant Health. Locations all over Tennessee. Covenant Health has got you covered for any of your health needs. Time now for the State Farm T-shirt toss. Is brought to you by Matt Cunningham and his team, as there were maybe 2 shirts that we showed there being thrown out. But our thanks to Matt Cunningham, $500 going to the home school, that being the West Rebels here tonight, and his location out in West Knoxville in the Rocky Hill area, as Matt Cunningham and his crew and his staff cover a lot of West Knoxville, but all of East Tennessee. Well, almost time for the second half here. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price, and it was 17-0. We thought after the last 2 games we've had, we had running clocks in the second half. Like, we're just snake bit, and then all of a sudden, the last minute happened.
Yeah, I mean, it was all West early on, and Messiah Wren, running the football, staying after the run game, behind that veteran offensive line for West, just moving it down the football, able to get a field goal, go 3-0 on the first drive.
Yeah, and then, Anderson County didn't do a whole lot. Short punt, here comes West ground attack. Wren finds pay dirt again. It's 10-0 Rebels.
10-0 Anderson County across the middle. They're feeling good. Oh, goodness, ball pops loose. Rebels get set up in great field position, and that will lead to a touchdown to make it 17-0.
Yeah, Tavion Ray finds pay dirt, or gets close to pay dirt, and then it is actually number 3 for West, Abel Ancelet, finding 6.
So 17-0, and we're like, boy, the Mavericks just need to do something at the end of the first half, and they get that touchdown.
Yeah, Trent Strickland, one-handed catch, beautiful, and then on defense, steps in front of the screen, takes it for the pick 6, and just like that, 17-0. 17-14.
Yeah, and you look at the stats here, and I don't mean to disrespect Joe McNish and the great work that he does. The only number that really matters are 17 and 14. But that passing for West, I'll say this: if they're going to make a run in the playoffs, that number can't happen.
I agree. I think it's a spot where they've got to figure that out. And at this point in the year, I'm not sure you can figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know that you can. You play Powell in 2 weeks, essentially, for a region title.
Yeah.
Matt Lowe and his staff are watching right now. Ever since that narrow loss for Powell to open the season at Anderson County, they've just been rolling. They've been rolling towards that last game of the season. And I think if you're honest with yourself, you'd have to call Powell the favorite in that game.
So Anderson County had all the momentum heading into halftime break and gets the football. Outside of a chunk play and, of course, the defensive score, not a whole lot of momentum or really rhythm offensively to found points.
And how quickly for Anderson County, they score that touchdown, they get the pick 6, now they get the football, and West is like, good grief. They start at the 5-yard line, and a big hit by several of the Rebels will start the Mavericks back at their 15-yard line. So Hensley makes his way, Landon Hensley, the quarterback, makes his way out 6 of 8, 111 yards and a touchdown, 6 carries, 32 yards. But Strickland, number 19, the key, 3 catches, 2 of them with 2 hands, 1 with 1 hand, 74 yards and a touchdown.
Well, the one-handed catch was the biggest one.
And here comes that West defense right up the middle.
Here's the one thing: if you're Anderson County, you even go back to the possession where they fumbled it. That was a nice pitch and catch. You really started to get Landon Hensley some momentum there in the second quarter. Obviously, a great pass on the one-handed snag as well. But I think that's where they're going to have to move the ball through the air. I don't think they're going to run it on West. That's just not something West is going to allow, and it has not allowed up to this point.
Second down and 10. Hensley with the quick pass on the sideline.
That's a good catch.
And that is a catch by Israel Small.
That was a really good catch. A ball that was kind of, it's on the sideline already to begin with. Small goes out there.
I tell you this, two of the receivers in the Rivalry Showcase, Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, these two receivers, Israel Small on one team, Burdine on the other team. Third down and 3, and what has turned into an electric atmosphere tonight between two of the state's best. Anderson County in 4A, West in 5A. Oh, goodness gracious. Should not have thrown that football. Very well covered and could have been intercepted by Jordan Hayes.
Yeah, that was not the initial look. That was covered. Then the secondary look covered as well.
Almost disaster.
See, I thought his first look was there. I mean, he went right to the sticks, turned around. He might not have got anything after making the catch.
Yeah, guess who's deep?
Guess who's probably not going to get an opportunity?
Well, let's see what the bounce is, and he'll pick it up. Oh, should not have picked the football up.
He gets away with it, but
antsy.
Yeah, well, that's just a playmaker, like
just wanted to make a play.
He's antsy to just get his hands on the ball.
Yeah, hey, thanks to Charlie Morgan and Gray Hodges for $1,000 going to the visiting school. Gray Hodges has been at our home a couple times this week as we're looking at a kitchen remodel at our home, and Gray Hodges is going to handle that for us. And so impressed with the good folks at Gray Hodges for the work that they have done for us, and we're looking forward to that over the next few months.
Yeah, for West, you want to come back here and take control of this football game. You got a good defensive stand right there. Ran the football with authority in the first half. Try to get back to doing that here.
First down at the 44. Tough running off left tackle. Busting into the secondary. Trying to use the speed. Can he outrun the secondary? May not matter. There's a yellow hanky back on the 46-yard line. Head back the other direction.
You can just see the receiver for West who turn around and go, are you kidding me? You threw that?
Offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down. 10-yard step up.
See if we can see it right side of the screen. There's the hold right there.
Maybe.
I'm saying whether I agree with it or not. I'm just saying where the call was made. First down, they'll go off right tackle, and that Anderson County defense all over that one. No gain on the play.
And again, that's what happens when you start playing behind the sticks. I get it, basically just a reset, but just it's hard to, when West knows, or when Anderson County knows exactly kind of what you want to do, it's a little easy for them just to load the box.
Yeah, Tavion Ray, big number 33, who came out of the game, 5 carries, 31 yards in the first half. Would have equaled that total or bettered the total on that first run if it hadn't been called back.
Yeah. He went from a 50-yard run to a 2-yard loss. A little frustrated.
Second down and 10. Parker DeMont has a receiver behind the secondary and just overthrows Burdine.
I felt like he had a better grip on the football. That ball just came out so much better than some of the other ones he's thrown in this football game.
And this is kind of what you want right here. Burdine has inside leverage going up the seam.
It's a good pass.
Over that linebacker. Again, he's got the inside leverage just a little too far out.
Just overthrew the receiver, and now all of a sudden a third down and 10, and Burdine is out. Parker Dumont getting some pressure, throws the screen, and that's not going anywhere.
Yeah, screens in the short side of the field. Not a big fan. Nowhere to run there, and of course West will punt.
Still a chance to flip the field back, pin Anderson County deep with a good punt. Now they'll bring on Jones Bolig. We learned about Jones in the pregame show.
Big time Auburn fan, I hear.
Yeah, could be headed to Auburn, which would counter his sister, who currently goes to Alabama.
First punt, a low snap, and he'll get a nice punt away high into the air, and it will hit the West defender. And a flag comes in because he didn't give the receiver of the punt the opportunity to make the catch. "41-yard punt."
There is a flag on the play.
Should be catch interference.
We have no penalty for kick-catch interference.
Like I said, they should waive off the penalty.
That's your mentor, man. You listen to him. He knows what he's
listen
doing.
to Adronicus. First down and 10 at their own 22. Hensley with the quick pass. You know, outside of the one-handed catch, Anderson County hadn't done much offensively against this West defense.
It was a great throw and catch on that turnover until the turnover. But you're right, they had a couple of chunk plays.
I like that. You know where they threw that ball just now? The soft underbelly of the defense.
You're working them all in tonight. Rock fight, multiple mentions.
4-down territory. Good block.
Block to the outside. And West coach is not happy, thinking that there was an offensive pass interference.
Well, you had Small put somebody on their back over there, blocking on the perimeter.
Yeah, from behind.
It looked like in real time.
Kind of a clear out.
Yeah.
Second down and 3. And a nice read by the quarterback. He wanted to hit the quick hitch to the outside.
Yep.
Saw the corner step up, so he threw to Small.
Yeah, they threw that hitch a couple times already on this drive, so kind of baiting that defensive back to break on it, and he throws it right over him.
And now the Mavericks have something working at the 44 in West Territory. 8:23 to go, third quarter. Hensley can run. This one opens wide open, and he'll get about 9.5 yards and bring up a second down and maybe a yard.
That time, both defensive ends, pass rushers for West, got so far up the field, and Anderson County did just enough to keep him off. Landed Hensley, and then he just said right up the middle because it opened wide open.
Second down and 1. Boy, they're throwing those little quick slants.
And that was right in front of 2 defenders, too.
Pretty obvious what the coaches talked about at halftime for the Mavericks about offensive adjustments.
There's a slant right there. Small hangs on. Yeah, they've made it a point to get it to their playmakers here on this drive. Already a couple of catches for Israel Small.
You know, really haven't had the time because of the pressure, so that little 3-step drop is working. Off his back foot, they'll get it out of the backfield. Looking for the end zone. He will score. There are no flags.
That was a really good throw there by Hensley.
Well, we do have a flag. It's going to be for celebration by LaRue.
Already scored the touchdown, but once again, the little quick pass, 3 steps, throw it to the back out of the backfield. And they'll use this penalty on the kickoff.
Don't blame them.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike, gets the offense. The penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Yeah, he led him perfectly on that swing route.
They just mean those goalposts just a little crooked.
I can see it.
Extra point is up, and it is good. 21-17. It was 17-0. Literally 6 minutes of clock time ago. It's 21-17 Mavericks.
No matter the time of year, you can always count on the power of Pioneer. You already know Pioneer is Knoxville's most trusted name in comfort since 1981. Power of Pioneer. What is the power of Pioneer? Solving all your plumbing problems, AC sales and service, maintenance and safety inspections, water and sewer line replacement, home generators, improving your indoor air quality, duct cleaning, and more. No matter the season or the problem, have no fear. Trust in the power of Pioneer.
Experience a one-of-a-kind place with breathtaking panoramic vistas over Gatlinburg and deep into the peaks and valleys of the Great Smoky Mountains. Embark on a journey through lush trails teeming with life and history, or just sit back and enjoy the beauty and tranquility. Gatlinburg Sky Park, your peaceful getaway in the Great Smoky Mountains.
In East Tennessee, our work heritage runs deep. For over a century, the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Union Local 102 has been part of the area's growth and prosperity. Don't sell yourself or your business short by hiring unskilled labor. Our cutting-edge labor training facility equips our members with the advanced skills needed to be the very best in the industry. Keep jobs local and the money in the state. At Local 102, we work tirelessly today to help build a better tomorrow for our community and our members.
I cannot say enough about Huntington and the value you get. It's wonderful. We came to Huntington Learning Centers when our two sons were in high school to improve their ACT scores. It's so personalized to every kid, what your kid needs to the test that they're taking. It was well worth the investment. If you're looking to strengthen your child's ACT score and increase their scholarship opportunities, there is no better place to do that in Knoxville than Huntington Learning Center.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Covenant Health, Ted Russell Ford, Gray Hodges, Aubrey's, and NPG Brain and Concussion. 21 unanswered points for Anderson County in the last 6 minutes and 47 seconds of clock time. First lead of the game, 5 plays, 78 yards. It is LaRue on the 26-yard touchdown. And the Mavericks have a 21-17 lead.
21 unanswered. Wow.
And he had a great one-handed catch. You had a pick six, and then it just went down there.
Just a really good drive.
Yeah, marched right down the field, something they haven't been able to do, sustain all game long until right then. And if I'm West, I'm going back. I mean, I'm just got to run that football. They ran it so well in the first half.
Well, a very returnable kick from the 12-yard line. And finding the gap, but past the 30-yard line. Flag. Now the Smile Cam is brought to you by Knoxville Smiles. And a lot to smile about tonight on just a gorgeous night. Whether you're winning or you're losing or whatever, it's a great night to be out in the community. Nice and cool, temperature in the low 50s. And our thanks to Drs. Malone and Costa at Knoxville Smiles.
Got a holding on the return team.
So for Lamar Brown, 21 unanswered, and I was wondering what the license tag number is of that truck that ran by. Ever since it was 17-0 and West had complete control of this game.
By the way, we really want to say thank you to Dead End Barbecue, who furnished our team's meal, or our team's meal tonight, pregame meal for the crew.
Yes,
fantastic job, George and everybody over there. Just top notch. Best chocolate chip cookies, warm.
They actually were. They were like half cooked. which is perfect.
Perfect, yep.
I don't like the crunchy. Do you like the crunchy cookies or the soft cookies there?
Soft cookies.
Okay, there we go.
Soft.
Half cooked is the best way to do it.
Cody Miller, nice stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 10, and a third down and long as the Mavericks appear to have made adjustments.
Yeah, and again, when you're 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10, that's just...
Here's the deal. The West had -6 yards passing in the first half.
Yeah, why would you do anything but load the box?
There's no reason whatsoever to not have 9 men in the box.
Yep. I mean, you put your guys on an island, but if they get beat, they get beat. You know, I mean, you let your athletes hold up. LaRue's out there on Burdine.
Third down and 9. You're at your own 22. Parker DeBond looking to throw. Boy, there could be a flag there. There was a whole lot of holding, and there are flags.
Got to go to Troy Patterson.
Yeah, there was a whole lot of holding going on.
Holding on the defense, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Austin has found the Abraham Lincoln little dolls up here, and I asked him to bring me a Austin Price bobblehead next week.
They won't do that. They can't get that. My head's too big.
what they said. The doll won't support it. Upright tackle, and they'll pick up 6 yards and a second down and 6.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to do if you're Anderson County. You had a great stop right there until third down, and then you award another first down, and now look, a gain of 6.5, 7 there on first down, something they couldn't do in that first 3 and out.
Second down off left tackle and a third down and 2, once again not respecting the pass.
Until West can figure out the intermediate passing game,
which is what Anderson County did on that
drive. It's basically
drive.
just it's either hand it off or just try to chuck it deep.
Yeah. And Anderson County intermediates at the sideline. Intermediates at the sideline.
They're down at 2. Almost got a free first down. They'll hand off inside, and no, sir.
No, they didn't get it.
And if you're Lamar Brown, you're at your own 40-yard line.
Punt it away.
Do you have a choice?
Well, Ray's coming in the football game, and here comes the punt team.
Yeah, I mean, you're only down 4, and there's 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Oh, I mean, absolutely you got to punt.
Yeah,
I saw 33 run out there, though. I'm like, are they going to go?
It's 4th down and a half a yard.
Yeah, Josh Heupel went from his own 10, so.
Yeah,
and that was not a
wise decision.
Not a good decision.
Which is still shocking. Second punt of the night if they punt, and they will. A high, booming punt. And that will take us to a break. Well, we've turned into a barn burn. 21-17 Anderson County on Rivalry Thursday.
Hey, Sterling, man, come on. We got a roof to replace.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, Sterling, you ready to go to the top? Man, I can't believe you guys been doing this for 25 years. Oh, baby!
Now this is what I call a rooftop party.
We have 25 years experience in roofing and exterior renovations, and we're backed by the best.
Are you ready to get your rooftop party started? Give us a call, 865-524-5888.
Short little pass on first down with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. 21-17, Anderson County with the lead. You know, there was a time just a few minutes ago of clock time where you're like, boy, this is danger zone for Anderson County. And now you say the same thing about West. As Hensley has some time, throws across the middle and overthrows his receiver. There are no flags.
Anderson County has gone empty since pretty much the first quarter and found a lot of success in the short passing.
Cheer Dance Spotlight is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. And tonight the spotlight is on all the senior cheer and dance team members at West High School. Congratulations from your friends at Exterior Home Solutions for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior home needs. 3rd down and 2.5. Big play for the West defense.
Good play call.
They'll get to the outside, and LaRue will make his way for a 1st down on the little jet sweep.
You put your fastest player in motion, you hand it to him on a sweep, and it's just much easier to kind of get him involved that way than it is just hand it to him straight out of the backfield.
And they've done a great job of keeping him involved, even though, like I said earlier, they've gone empty pretty much the last 1.5 in the slot, sending him in motion, throwing him the football. He's had a couple of receptions. Good pickup there.
Gain of 11 yards out to the 40-yard line.
Play clock down at 3. There you go, snapping at 2.
Inslee has time, going to take a shot. All kinds of contact. Is there a flag?
Yeah.
No, there's not.
No, there's one right there.
Is there a flag?
There's a flag. You can't really see it, but they threw one.
Must be hidden by the West players.
Oh, maybe they didn't. Oh, no, they did.
You can tell by his reaction. You can tell by his reaction they threw a flag.
Yeah.
He's got his hands.
I saw something yellow go through the air. There you go, he picked it up.
Yeah, there's all kinds of confusion. The body language that we're reading, and here comes Andronicus.
There was 2 fouls on the play. We got illegal shift on the offense. We got a pass interference on the defense. Those fouls offset, replays the down.
All that for offsetting penalties.
Thus the reason for all the confusion. And they'll throw a screen. Oh, goodness! And helmet-to-helmet contact will bring a flag on a 3rd down and long that would have gotten West off the field.
That's a big hit right on the sideline. We'll see if he was out, but yeah, he's clearly out of bounds, well out of the wide. But
1st down.
As a defender, you're obviously wanting to get a big hit, but he was clearly out of bounds. And even in that scenario, if he wasn't, it's one of those on the sidelines. It was going to be tic-tac. Look at the lob right here. Yeah, just not a very smart football play right there.
Yeah, out of bounds, helmet to helmet. It would have made it a 2nd down and 15 or so. It would have been a loss of about 5 yards.
The reaction from the West staff, I'm like, y'all were right there. I mean, he was half a yard to a full yard out of bounds. It wasn't like that was that close.
That was not a hard call to make.
3 receivers far side. Hensley will throw this one out, and they'll pick up about 4 yards. By the way, we had to laugh just a little bit on the nominations for the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, that when the Anderson County coaches nominated Waylon LaRue, they said he's the fastest kid in East Tennessee, running a 4.1 laser timed 40.
Yeah?
I know he's fast, but I'm not sure about 4.1.
Do we understand how fast 4.1 is?
Yeah, it was.
He's fast. He's fast, though. That's for sure. I'm glad he's okay. I mean, he obviously took a shot on that play. Jump right back up. Big 3rd down coming up.
Third down and 7 at the 41. Almost again a free 5 yards.
And he got 7 seconds on the play clock.
And a timeout.
Got sideline warning on the white.
They don't need to call a timeout.
No timeout. It's just a sideline warning. And I will say this, both coaching staffs are working the officials, and the officials, I think, on both sides are really getting a little bit perturbed.
Well, that sideline warning kind of bailed them out right there. They didn't have to call a timeout.
3rd down and 7. We'll get to Casey Funderburg right after this. Man in motion. Throws this one out. All kinds of space. Look at the cutback. There's your guy, Israel Small. And Casey Funderburg on the sideline. The hits are coming hot and heavy right now.
Yeah, guys, and we had that helmet-to-helmet hit. And one thing that Anderson County is doing this year is they're able to track hits to the head with this new technology that they have in their helmets. There's 15 helmets where they're able to track how hard someone gets hit in the head so they can figure out, hey, does this person need to go into concussion protocol? So it's just another way to keep players safe out on the field.
Love to know how that one read on the meter.
Well, it gets sent right to their cell phone so they can figure it out pretty quickly here.
Yeah, interesting.
Didn't have that stuff when we played.
A lot's changed over the years. Just in the last 5 or 6 years.
Clock runs 2 minutes to go, 3rd quarter, 21-17.
I've always thought it was funny. I mean, I'm seeing coaches down here with tablets on the sideline. Big time power, or at least in the SEC. They couldn't do that until this year.
Second down and 9. Quick pass across the middle, and they've been doing a lot. I don't know that was the intended receiver, but it will go for 6 points. Riley Wolfenbarger, I don't think that was meant for him.
I do. He's the only receiver in the area.
There was another receiver right in front.
Eric, break the tie.
Well, there was a receiver in front of him. I think he was the intended receiver right here. He does a great job getting upfield as soon as he makes the catch. It was just double slam throw there on the left.
You're talking about speed. I mean, once he caught it, I thought West may be able to get to him, but no.
Double pump on that one, 27-17. As the touchdown across the middle, and Anderson County up by 10.
Hi, I'm Mark Holinsky. You may recognize the name Holinsky from Holinsky's Hope. It's a foundation we started when we lost our son Tyler to suicide in 2018. Tyler was the happiest kid, the best teammate, and certainly the most awesome son, but he never gave any indication that he was struggling. After Tyler passed, we had his brain autopsied by the Mayo Clinic, and we discovered that he had stage 1 CTE. So in addition to starting Holinsky's Hope and campaigning and fighting for our student athletes' mental health and wellness, I also helped co-found a company called MPG Brain and Concussion. We focus on taking the professional level of concussion care to amateur athletics. So I invite you and your family to touch base with MPG Brain and Concussion. Trust me, it's important, because all we do is brains.
Yeah, an MPG Brain and Concussion bringing professional care to the amateur athlete. Learn more at npgbrain.com. Well, 27 unanswered points for Anderson County after it was 17-0 West with just 2 minutes to go in the first half. A 7-play, 78-yard drive. Wolfenbarger 26 yards on the touchdown, and West has got to go back to the drawing board.
I mean, this has been impressive. Again, down 17-0, all the momentum on West side. A huge turnover there in the second quarter.
They get good field position. Out to the 37-yard line, and Verdine not real happy because he wants to get his hands on the football. Thanks to Better Mattress, $500 going to the home school, that being West. And our 4 area locations. Shop at the place that we shop when it comes to finding a new mattress, and that is Better Mattress. 1:28 to go, third quarter. And if you're West, you're just confused.
Well, I was going to say, Austin, if you're West, you run the football. You don't have an intermediate passing game. I mean, how do you try to get back into this one?
As of right now, I think you can still do what you've been doing. You're only down 10. You have 13, 14 minutes to go in the football game. So there's a late hit. That's an extra 15 yards.
Yep.
Dumb play by Anderson County, just like it was a dumb play by West. Now they've evened out.
And where you are right now in this game, 15 yards moves you into Anderson County territory.
100%. Yeah, moves them into this. Park's mentor with the call.
Dead ball, personal foul, gets the white, 15-yard penalty, first down.
That one's certainly not as egregious as the other one, but still a penalty nonetheless.
Well, Israel Small tried to hold up.
Yeah. I mean, his back was turned to him. Still made contact, still a flag.
I mean, not as egregious as far as the actual contact, but he was way further out of bounds.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
What are you doing touching the guy?
You can see him trying to hold up, I guess.
Parker Devon in the quarterback draw. And if you're West right now, all you can concentrate on is this drive. If you score, it's 27-24. Yep. The botched extra point makes it a 3-point game.
Yes, that's right.
Which could be huge.
Could be huge, especially when you like your field goal kicker.
Oh, yeah.
100%. This West team has lost 3 games this year. That heartbreaker in overtime to Bearden. And then to Alcoa and Maryville, 2 games that were a little closer than the final score may have indicated. Maryville jumped out and took a lead, but they're in those games, halftime into the second half. Fairly good game, but just the better team took over.
That's right.
Left side of the offensive line there on that run. Huge
dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the defense.
Great. And you're into the red zone.
And if West scores, this is one Anderson County will go back and look back on and say, well, we did everything we could to help them.
Well, aerial coverage brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. The Mountains are calling at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Gorgeous night for football tonight. Week 9. 2 more weeks after this one, and then we head to the playoffs. Into the D1 red zone, Parker Dubon will quickly slide down, reaches for that leg, and that could be the last play of the third quarter. And looks like it will be. 27 unanswered points for Anderson County, but West is on the move on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
I'm Dr. Jim Jackson here at MPG in Knoxville. MPG is a concussion care center, that's true, but it's much more than that, really. It's a center that aims to treat problems related to the brain across the entire lifespan. That's important because brain-related challenges go far beyond a concussion. They include acquired brain injuries, mild cognitive impairment, 101 challenges, and NPG is an expert resource. NPG, where it's all about the brain.
Hey guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Come on. Let's go. Drop.
Hey, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
What's the #1 home improvement project you can do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. With over 3,000 5-star reviews, you owe it to yourself to find out the quality of the water your family's drinking, cooking, and bathing in. Go to our website, aquaclearws.com. That's aquaclearws.com. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Welcome to Ted Russell Ford. I'm Nick, and you are?
You've never heard of the Headless Horseman? And I thought my town was sleepy.
Sir, you clearly have a head of some sort.
Behold. I am I'm in need of a new steed. I command you to bring me your finest horse.
Well, we do have Mustangs.
Right now, get into a new 2024 Ford Bronco Sport for just $30,000.
Come see us today at either one of our convenient Ted Russell Ford locations, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
Hi, I'm David Ball, National Sales Manager here at Legend Fitness. Legend Fitness has been built on longevity and quality. Our racks are fully welded and has the least amount of bolts in the industry, made to stand up to the test of time. Because at Legend Fitness, we deliver quality and we want our customers to be Legend strong.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Matt Cunningham. Our office is located in Rocky Hill community, right across from Brewster's and right down from Brewster's. Love for you to stop by and say hello. We offer auto, home, and life insurance. Thanks and enjoy the game.
Fourth quarter is brought to you by Food City, official tailgating headquarters of the Vols and high school football. Big spot in this game, Casey.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach, how important is it that you guys get something out of this drive?
Oh, it's a big drive. We got to get points out of it. Hopefully a touchdown will be a lot better than a field goal. But, you know, I like where we're at right now. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, understatement of all understatements. At this point in this game, it's been 27 unanswered points for Anderson County. Rebels have got to score points, and they'd like to get the football into the blue turf. Jet sweep off left tackle, and inside the 10 was Troy Patterson.
I like the play call. I do. I thought Ray did a nice job of doing just enough out there on the edge. Anderson County defended it pretty well, but Patterson's still able to take it, get the corner turned, and get inside the 10.
That's pretty decent blocking. Defended it well. Tavion Ray had a nice block.
Third down and 3. Big play here. Bond will hand off to Ray off right tackle, using the speed, cutting back inside, and he will get the first down barely.
Second effort got that first down. He showed really good feet, able to stutter step and make a guy miss, and then slide inside. I thought it was a lock to get a first down, and then nice play by Small, but then an even better play by Ray to be able to show patience and show really nice feet there.
Yeah, Small kind of turned him back inside, and now it's first down and goal inside the 10. 8th play of the drive. Ball actually right at about the 5.
A year ago, these teams I played what, 7-6? Something like that. I mean, it's
different game tonight. Parker Dubon fakes the handoff and will get about half of it. About the 2.5. West, the 2-time defending state champions in 5A. Can they make it 3 in a row? Gonna have to find a passing game to do it, but right now focused on winning tonight. High snap, and the Anderson County defense in the backfield. It's third down and goal at the 3.
Yeah, huge play coming up. Good pursuit there by the defensive line for Anderson County.
And you're so close, you just don't want to have to kick what is the equivalent of an extra point here. What do you do here?
Oh, man. I'm not going through the air.
I don't like the fact that the short side of the field is the far side when I have a right-handed quarterback, but I'm always big into the run-pass option with the quarterback.
Yeah.
And they will go the other way. They'll hand off to Burdine. He's not going anywhere. And fourth down, you don't have a choice but to take the 3.
Yeah, you got to get the 3. It's just your playbook's so limited in that situation because you're just not having any success through the air. You asked the question, where do you go here? I didn't know. I mean, they tried the jet sweep, but Anderson County defended it great.
Yeah, I just think it's a different play call if you're on the left hash with a right-handed quarterback.
Yeah.
Just so hamstrung over there. Now an odd angle for the field goal. The kick is up, and they'll pull it back through. 21-yard field goal to make it 27-20 with 9:12 to go. Well, OEB honors our ROTC as Tim Elrod and the good folks at OEB with a $1,000 check to West High School as they honor the ROTC at West High School tonight. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price here on a gorgeous night, 27-20. And that field goal right there ended a 27 straight point run by the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, we've had 2 football games. It was 17-0 for West early on, had all the momentum, and then a couple big plays. Anderson County came back and just like that took the lead and had a 10-point advantage.
The second half adjustments by the Anderson County offensive staff have been really, really good. Now can West adjust to get a stop? I mean, if you go back to when that fumble happened, they've not shut them down at all, and had Strickland held on to the ball there. Who knows what happens on that drive?
Well, and once again, I mean, not to belabor the point, but the botched extra point changes the complexion of the game because now it's a 7-point game. Touchdown extra point ties this thing rather than having to go for 2 to tie it that way.
Yeah, I mean, it was a huge point in this football game. Yeah, huge play. 11 plays, 60 yards on the drive, 4:25 off the clock for West. 21-yard field goal.
Deep man for the Mavericks, Waylon LaRue, the senior. And they'll kick it away from him. And the Rebels will make the tackle at about the 22-23 yard line. Congratulations to Jack Codavilla, a junior right tackle, 3.96 GPA from West High School. Brought to you by Pioneer Heating and Air, the scholar athlete of the game, Jack Codavilla. 9:06 to go. 2 state powers battling it out with Anderson County up 27-20. And they'll spread the defense out. The defense is there for the tackle.
Yeah, Hensley went to this, this quarterback draw and a fantastic play by Cameron Leggett to get off of his man and just kind of use a big bear claw and pull down.
Well, he saw what was happening, and the other defensive tackle, DeRoche also as well saw what happened, got off their block, made a play.
Play foul, look out here. Boy, I thought for just a second.
And this is what we're talking about, the adjustments here. All of a sudden, West is playing a little closer to the ball as Jordan Hayes makes a fantastic play and reads it perfectly as they try to hit a quick hitter to Israel Small.
Yeah, and that's why the voice escalated, because I thought for just a second it looked like a pick six, like the Mavericks did.
Well, I mean, he broke on it beautifully. That is how you play that at cornerback. Now 3rd and long.
3rd down and 10, 5 receivers, 3 to the top of your screen. And how big is this play? With 8 minutes to go in the game and a 7-point game. Hensley has time, gonna take a shot, and it'll be picked off. And there's Verdine, makes the catch at the 47-yard line. Just as good as what a punt might have been on the next play.
Yeah, especially based off of their punts tonight, which have not been real good. So if you're West, though, that's perfect scenario. 3 and out, you get a pick, and now you got the ball basically at midfield here with 7:50 to go.
Final score, Austin East gets their first win for Stanton Stevens over Pigeon Forge, 14-13.
Huge win for Stanton. Congratulations to him. Those kids have been working hard all year. It's a tough blow for Meadows. But it's not a region game.
First down and 10 at the 46. 7:50 to go. Rebels with a touchdown and extra point can tie this thing up. And they'll go to the air. Parker Dubon, almost finds his receiver.
And he took a shot, too.
Dubon took a shot. There are some West coaches up here in the press box yelling for a penalty, but there is not one.
And Jeremy Hall is the one that hit the quarterback, and he was rolling out, and he ran right into the oncoming defender. Let's see if it was late here. That's bang bang.
Yeah.
That's bang bang.
That's also a pass you got to catch.
Yeah, and he made contact with the shoulder. He dipped the helmet, but there was no contact with the helmet, so that was a clean play.
You're right. That's a ball that should have been caught as well. Hung in there and threw it.
2nd down and 10. They'll hand off up the middle and break it free into the secondary. See ya! 54 yards with 7.5 minutes to go, and the Rebels can tie this one up with an extra point.
This has been a game of runs. 17 for the Rebels, 27 for the Mavs, now 10 for, potentially 10 for the Rebels if they can make this extra point.
Boy,
Blocked
you
well
thought
up
they
front.
had it bottled up.
He just keeps the speed moving. A lot of arm tackles there from Anderson County. Can't arm tackle him.
All important extra point to tie this thing up with 7.5 minutes to go. Snap is good, hold is up, and we are tied. Let's take a break. We're right where we started. One of the best in 4A, one of the best in 5A. We're tied at 27.
Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on locally owned Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
This is your family's first and most important line of defense against Mother Nature. When she strikes, make sure you call the people that I trust, my family and friends at Exterior Home Solutions.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
Hey, Tim Hoskins here from Covenant Sports Medicine. I'm the corporate manager of sports medicine, and I want to speak a little bit to our community partners and relationships that we have. We partner with FC Alliance Soccer, LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge, Johnson University, numerous high schools in and around the area, AAU basketball, Morristown Landing, travel hockey, volleyball, lacrosse, you name it, we're probably involved. What a lot of people don't know about Covenant Health is we're a nonprofit, community-based healthcare delivery system. We provide services in your community. If you ever need help with some event medicine or sporting event, scan the QR code at the bottom. Covenant Health, our mission is to improve lives through better health.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
I have an actual butcher at Food City, and he knows his stuff. He offers recipe tips, special marinades, and even hand cuts beef to my specifications. He's the best. Nobody does food like Food City.
FCA's Rivalry Thursday, brought to you by Covenant Health, is also brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Joe Newbert Collision Centers, E2 Sports, the official apparel provider of Rivalry Thursday, Legend Fitness, Covenant Health, and Food City. Two-play 54-yard drive, if you will, in only 19 seconds. Messiah Wren going 54 yards for the touchdown, and we are back where we started. Second rushing touchdown for him. We are tied.
What a football game, right? It was all West early on.
It's had a little bit of everything.
All Anderson County for about 10 minutes of game action, and it's been all West here lately, and we're tied.
Short kick, returnable from the 16-yard line. And the Mavericks will set up shop. Well, if you'd like to support the charity that is Zakai's Assist to support his nephews who are 2 and 6 who suffer from hydrocephalus, scan the QR code. By the way, the store is now open, and we will work to get you that information. Not quite ready, but you can get those Get Neyland Loud shirts that you see at Neyland Stadium. Brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions or the Raise the Roof at Thompson Bowling Arena at Food City Center. Those are coming as well, thanks to our friends at University of Tennessee and Threads. Boy, for just a second, the young linebacker, J.P. Peace, thought for a second of breaking on that football to make an interception, and then kind of realized, I don't think I can make it. I'll go make the tackle.
And it's a smart play because while the ball was in the air, he was gaining ground on him, between him and LaRue. He was able to make that play in the backfield for a loss of about 3. If he would have gone for the pick, that would have been a gain of a couple yards at least.
Loss of 2 yards, 2nd down and 12. Inside handoff to LaRue, and a 3rd down and 11 coming up. Time now for Salute the Stripes, which is brought to you by Commercial Bank, and it's Delian Cruxell, who is our head linesman. 4th year officiating, corporate manager for IHD Hotels, loves to hunt and travel. And our thanks to all of the officials who dedicate so much time to make sure these kids can play the game they love. 3rd down and 11, 6:40 to go in this game. Hensley has time, throws across the middle, receiver falls down on his own. I don't see a flag as Israel Small went down, and Davey Gillum is asking why is there no flag.
And again, based off of Anderson County's punts tonight, West should get the ball here. 2nd Anderson County 3 and out. They should get the ball here with pretty good field position. Burdine is setting up at the 45. Strickland to punt. High snap.
Man. High snap. He'll get it away. And Burdine once again will not have a chance to get his hands on the football. However, it will be very good field position for the West Rebels.
Abraham Lincoln knew the power of an open door. He invited the public into the White House throughout his presidency because he understood open doors lead to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new discoveries. At LMU, our mission is to open doors for every student who comes here, so they can become everything they're meant to be. Come discover how we can open doors for you.
By the LMU postgame show coming up after this one. 6-star MVP, Big's only catch of the game, our break of the game, and the Joe Newman collision of the game. That and our picks for next week on the LMU postgame show. So the Rebels will get the football right there at midfield. And you wonder what the strategy is here. Run that clock yet, or is it just get the points and don't worry about it as Anderson County shoots the gap into the backfield?
Yeah, that's a good defensive play right there. You're right, they shot the gaps there from the linebacker spot, but now you get in the end zone. You find ways to get some points no matter what, but I think the way that they operate offensively,
you're naturally going to do both.
You're naturally going to be taking time off that clock. But big 3rd down here.
3rd and 8.
3rd down and 8. Parker DeBond feels pressure, throws it to the near side, gets a block, cuts inside, and will get the 1st down.
I don't understand why we haven't seen more of that here tonight. It's a high percentage throw. Get it to one of your guys in space.
Troy Patterson, who very patiently waited for his blockers.
He actually ran into one of them and then had to kind of reset. That was a big-time 3rd down play, and then now you can get back to running your football.
First down and 10, they'll stay on the ground. Well, you keep your eye on that clock now as it approaches 5 minutes to go in the game.
And Wren was leaning forward. He about took that ball from the quarterback before he had it.
That'll be a free 5 yards for West.
That ball, encroachment on the defense.
Takes it from a 2nd down and 7 to a 2nd and 2 as the clock is now under 5 minutes. That is the 9th penalty for 90 yards on the Mavericks. Came from 17-0 down to take a 27-17 lead, and now Parker DeBond is looking for the lead again. Has a receiver there, drops the football, well covered by LaRue, but David Drada almost had a touchdown.
I like the play call because it's 2nd and 2, so you know,
take a shot.
Take a shot there.
you got 2 downs here to get 3 yards, and you can ask for a better opportunity.
Great ball.
It's a really good ball, really good football, and that's a senior. He's made many catches in his career like that.
It's a great job by LaRue.
Yeah, just getting the arm in there.
At the last second.
3rd down and 2, and then as Austin has mentioned, you start thinking about, do you like your kicker or do you not? West really likes their kicker.
Yeah.
And off here, breaking through, and almost Messiah Wren almost broke that one again. He'll get the 1st down.
And the clock keeps ticking here for West. And they can rotate out backs. Tavion Ray now in for the Rebels.
Right here, looking at about a 48-yard field goal. Maybe a 49-yard field goal. So every yard right here.
Maybe 45. 45 from here.
45 still.
Inside handoff to Ray. Both teams have their full complement of timeouts.
That's where the 6'2" comes into play. Goes
fall forward.
He just fell forward.
And clock at 3.5 to go.
At what point does Davey Gillum start using some timeouts is the question.
I'd say after another 1st down. 2nd down and 9. Oh, to the backfield and he'll trip him up. Nice play.
That was a fantastic play by number 51, Jeremy Hall, for the Mavericks. Now that pushes him back. Now you're looking at, from here, 47 yards.
And if he doesn't make this shoestring tackle, getting to the outside, you wonder exactly how far Anselet would have made it. Big tackle for a loss of a yard.
Again, getting 4 to 5 yards here would be a big deal just to make it, the 47, make it 42.
Yeah.
Can you get to the 25?
So they'll take a shot across the middle, and the catch is made inside, and that is short of a 1st down. So decision time, you've got a 4th down and 3.
If you're Davey Gillum, I'm taking a timeout here. I know you got 3. Save the time because West is just going to take it all the way down.
What are you doing if you're Lamar?
I'm kicking a field goal to take the lead. I'm going to run it all the way down, take a timeout.
So it'd be a 39-yard field goal from here. I'm with you on the taking the timeout.
He's 6 for 8 on the season.
They're lining up to go for it. Are they trying to get a free 5 yards?
Yeah.
Anderson County thinking about it. And now Lamar will look over very likely and say, okay, I'll take my timeout now with 1 second on the play clock. 1:46 to go. Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by E2 Sports, the official apparel provider of Rivalry Thursday, the Rivalry Playoffs, the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase. And our thanks to our great friends at E2 Sports. So there is your kicker, Pete Rogers. I have not seen him step towards the field yet.
He's 6 for 8 on the season along of 45 yards.
Hey, we've done a pretty good job of our signs staying upright tonight. Brought to you by One Day Signs and Banners and JP, Jeremy, all the good people over at One Day Signs and Banners. They've helped us out for years. 865-525-5474. So the kicker, Rogers, 2 for 2 tonight. He's made from 33 and from 21.
Doesn't look like they're going to go to.
Yeah, and he's walking to the sideline. The offense is going on the field.
At this point, unless you're going to go out and take one more crack to see if you get a free 1st down.
Yeah.
Which is possible.
So they'll line up, and they will go for it. They'll pitch it out to Wren. Wren using the speed. Cuts back inside. Gets the 1st down inside the 15.
And now you can take all that time down. Run the football, run the football. Look at this blocking out here. Simple toss to the right. Got the tight end trying to get an arc block. He forces him back inside. Runs into his own guy, but gets past the marker. Huge football play, and a really gutsy call there by the West coaching staff.
So now the timeout is taken by Anderson County, and they now have 2 timeouts left.
There had to be something there that they didn't like, that maybe the kicker didn't like, or how he was kicking it or something. I mean,
I always fall back on it. It doesn't matter. Kicking is always a thrill a minute at this level, and I recognize that. And Pete Rogers got really good stat line this year, and he's made it from this length before. Maybe he didn't like the point of the hash.
They got some great photos tonight by our boy Dustin Hilbelink and DHIL.photos, as Dustin's done such a great job of taking our product to the next level with all the social media and videos and the pictures. Support this young man and his thriving business at DHIL.photos of all of our Rivalry Thursday games. So at this point, if you're Anderson County, dare you let him score? Parker Dubon will be taken down. And I understand it's different than if you're in the college or the NFL, because to your point, special teams are much more of an adventure in high school.
Yeah.
They are. Again, if you hadn't seen him twice tonight knock it down, then I would, there had to be a reason.
Yeah,
because it's not like it was a 48-yarder. It was 39 yards.
And their decision to go for it on 4th down obviously has paid off.
Well, sure. By the way, we're going to do the Glass Doctor break of the game. And there could still be some breaks involved, which is kind of interesting. But this was at the end of the first half, and I can't disagree. That's what made this a game.
Yeah, even before that, you're right. That was a huge play, pick 6. You could have went back when he fumbled the football and gave it to go up 17-0.
Well, if you're just joining us, it was 17-0. Anderson County had just scored a touchdown to make it 17-7. Brought to you by Glass Doctor, Home Auto and Business. They will fix all of your window panes. And West was essentially trying to get a score at the end of the first half, and it made it a game.
Yeah. Strickland had the one-handed touchdown catch, the pick 6, before you knew it.
Would be shocked if you're not running this to the left side to get the ball out to the middle of the field, and that's what they'll do. But Ray going to be taken backwards back to the 18, which would be a 35-yard field goal from here.
Yeah, you went backwards and you went all the way to the other hash. 2 things you didn't necessarily want to do on that play.
And it is.
The good news is you have this 3rd down play where you can set it up to whatever hash you want.
Mm-hmm.
They are out of timeouts.
And you can take time all the way down.
And it's 3rd down.
This is when you go up to your kicker and you say, hey, where do you want the football? Where are you comfortable?
That's my thing. He's just standing there. Like, get yourself warmed up. Get yourself in the right mental frame.
Yeah.
He's got the camera over there in his face.
And at this level, again, these kickers, television game, have you ever attempted a game-winning field goal before? The pressure's through the roof, right?
Yeah, what a gorgeous night for football tonight, and all the aerial coverage brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park on a really pretty October night tonight. 2 weeks from tonight, it'll be Halloween. We'll have Gibbs and Fulton in a very important game. 1 week from tonight, Coalfield and Oliver Springs in a very important game in 1A, Region Championship. And then OEB Rivalry playoffs brought to you by Food City will start that first week of November. So a 3rd down and 15. They'll hand off right up the middle to Wren to the 20-yard line. And you'll have a 37-yard field goal attempt for the lead, of which the difference in the play clock in the game would leave Anderson County with about 40 seconds to go. In the last 2 plays, they lost 7 yards.
Yeah, this will take it down to that point. Then you got the field goal. So you're going to have about 34-ish, 35 seconds after you kick.
Yeah, about 40.
I'm saying after the kick.
Oh, after the kick.
Yeah.
And if it's a missed kick, you're going to overtime, essentially.
Okay, what big game coming up on Monday? Norris JV season.
Here we go.
You know, head coach Derek Wallace, he went to West, and he told me that this was the house he built. I asked some people where his statue was. They said they weren't sure who he was. Then I asked, where's his retired jersey at? And they said they don't know where his jersey's at either. So, I mean.
Is that your daughter's first game?
Addison
has a game
right.
Monday?
Addison's got a game
I hope
Monday.
I get to ref one of her games. I'll be at Cedar Bluff Middle School Monday. reffing 2 games.
Varsity starts coming up Saturday, and JV starts Monday. So,
you know, I would love to referee one of her games in basketball. Just one of those looks that I see her give you and Catherine. I mean, it'd be technical foul. Addison would be out of it.
Just throw the dad, throw the parent.
Dad would be quiet. It'd be Mom that would say something. Then I'd have to toss Catherine out.
There's Coach Philip Fulmer.
Robert Peace.
Got the beanie on.
So they'll put the ball down at the 27-yard line, so 37 yards for the lead. Snap is back, kick is up, and it is right down Main Street. And so West takes a 30-27 lead with 36 seconds to go, and the Mavericks with no timeouts left.
Big kick.
Boy, he drilled it.
I mean, he did. You can't kick it any better. And again, a junior. Fans are going crazy. Television game, essentially a game winner, and he hits it right down Broadway. What a kick.
Yeah, what a game of run. 17 straight points by West, 27 straight by Anderson County.
13 straight.
And then 13 straight by West.
It's ebbs and flows.
A game of streaks.
What was it, the old phrase we had at Gatlinburg Pittman, kings and queens? What was that y'all just got rolling on?
Well, it was the old dusty roads. I've wined and dined with kings and queens.
Okay.
Slevin Alley is eating pork and beans. And Lee Hammonds is still not forgiving Skip for that, and he blames me.
10 plays, 31 yards in almost 6 minutes. 5 minutes and 51 seconds. And now the Mavericks hoping that one of their returners can get their hands on the ball. And a deep kickoff that will not be returnable. Kind of curious as to why you didn't want to get your hands on that ball and return it.
Well, they've not had any success with the returns tonight.
They haven't had much success on offense. They've had a few plays, but I feel like I'd have a better chance with one of my returners.
Yeah.
So you're out of timeouts. You'll start at your 20. $50 yards to have a field goal attempt. Hensley under duress, going to be taken down. Football comes loose, but they'll say he's down, but the clock continues to run. Receivers are out in midfield. They've got to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They did stop the clock, I think, due to an injury for West. And there's a flag.
So, holding on the defense.
Wow.
10-yard penalty.
Whoa.
First down.
So the clock going to start running right on the whistle. 26 to go. You're going to have to take a shot downfield and see if you can get it to either Israel Small.
That's what David Gillis wanted to know. You know, is it going to start when they
or Strickland?
But this is giving everybody a chance to set up.
You've got 3 receivers bottom of your screen. Burdine, the lone safety.
No, they called it on 31.
Sure what the delay is if they're
trying
trying
to set the clock. I'm not sure what for, like for how many seconds. 31. They put 5 seconds back on.
And anytime we have West on, it seems to be a good game. As the one time we had him on at Bearden, it was an overtime thriller. Hensley, the quarterback, looking to throw. Has pressure. Throws this one away. There's nobody in the area. Coach is yelling for a flag. And they'll drop the flag now. Hensley was running around and finally just dumped the ball, but there was
intentional grounding against the offense.
A defender had his shirt, and when Hensley was being dragged down, he just got rid of the ball, and there's nobody over there outside of Davey Gillum and his staff. Gonna have to get a big play pretty quickly here. Hensley feeling pressure, throws it out to the receiver. Look out here. It's Waylon LaRue. He's got speed. LaRue cuts back inside down to the 40. Clock will stop. There are no flags. 15 seconds to go. You need about 15 more yards to be in field goal range. You're out of timeouts.
Clock's running.
They're saying down it, and Hensley will.
With no timeouts here, you either got to go with something quick where you can get out of bounds, or you know what? No one ever does this, but I'm a big advocate for take 2 shots to the end zone here, take 2 Hail Marys. I mean, it's better than 1. If it gets picked off, it gets picked off.
If you throw a quick out or a quick slant, out gets you out of bounds. A slant could get you to the 30. You can take about 6 seconds, run up to the ball and spike it, and try to kick a field goal of about 47 yards.
But what do you think about your kicker, though? I mean, that's the thing. I mean, we've not.
Here we go. Hensley taking his time, throws it to his receiver. That wastes or takes off the clock 3 seconds. You're at 8.4.
The problem for Anderson County is Hensley's not had a whole lot of time of late to be able to try to take that shot.
Third down and 10, 8.4 to go, out of timeouts. LaRue out of the backfield. Hensley's got to get rid of it quickly, and they'll be down to 1 play.
That's a tough hit right there. Pursuit coming off the edge. He rolled right into it, just trying to get rid of the football.
Well, now you're down to that 1 play, Austin.
Yeah, and again, I literally got a text from someone that says 2 is better than 1. And, I mean, no one ever does that. But, unless you feel really good about your field goal kicker, and maybe they do, I like the idea of taking 2 shots. Now, again, West has been back there in his face this entire drive.
Yeah.
He got 3 receivers far side of the field. Hensley has 1 shot. He'll roll left, has time, throws the ball as far as he can, high into the air, and an incomplete pass will end it. A game of runs, a game between 2 state powers, and this one will go to the West Rebels as the 2-time defending state champions, who gave up 27 straight points, will escape 30-27. We have the LMU postgame show after a crazy game. Let's head down. Casey Funderburg's got our exterior home solution 6-star MVP.
Messiah, congratulations on the win tonight. You had over 100 yards tonight, 21 carries, 2 touchdowns. Just talk about this team's offense and what they bring to the table.
Really, we couldn't do it without the offensive line. I'd like to thank them first. Dominique, he did a good job with defense. Defense really just made us have a chance in this game, really. Offense brings a lot. We just got to work together as a team, and you see what happened.
You all outscored Anderson County 14-0 on offense in the fourth quarter. Just what does that say about your offense?
We get stuff done. We came to our house, handle business, and we just got to get it done.
Anderson County came into this game undefeated. You all broke that streak. How does it feel that you all were able to do that and able to do that in such a dramatic fashion tonight?
I'm about to go turn over my boys. That's what's happening. I'm about to go turn over my boys. We just came out and just over physicality them. That's all. We just got to play hard every game, and it's not over.
How are you all going to take this win going forward in the season?
We're going to learn from it and get on to the next team.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, what a finish for West as the defending 5A champions come back at the end, down 27-17 after they had that lead, and somehow they figured out how to do it. Time now for the Joe Newberg collision of the game, and there's one that stands out to me was a penalty. Do we reward somebody for a penalty? No. I guess we're not. And there's the legal collision of the game brought to you by Joe Newberg.
And that was a nice play by the West defender. On a night where there were a lot of big hits on each side of the ball, back and forth as the ebb and flow went.
There is zero doubt what the Bigs Only catch of the game was.
I'd laugh if they didn't pick this.
If you don't pick the Bigs Only catch of the game, then I'm going to quit my own broadcast, and I'm not. Hensley takes the shot deep, and the one-handed snag,
Trent Strickland
for the touchdown by Strickland. That's the Bigs Only catch of the year, by the way.
Yeah, beautiful throw by Landon Hensley. Nice, fantastic, even better catch by Strickland.
And finally, the Buddies smoking good deal drive of the game. And it's got to be that last drive that led to the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, again, they were able to take a lot of time off the clock, leave Anderson County with not much. And, this was a key, fourth down conversion right here that allowed West to keep the clock rolling. The field goal that he made wasn't but a couple of yards closer than where they were at that point in time when they went for it on fourth down, but they were able to run a lot more clock and basically just take the air out of the game for Anderson County.
Yeah, and he drilled a 3-for-3 field goal. He could have been the player of the game.
He could have been. You're right.
In all seriousness, yeah, he could have been. Hey, a couple of weeks ago, actually when the hurricane came through town, we did Grace and Lakeway the night before. Before we get to the picks, which are some big games coming your way tomorrow night, Austin Price takes us over there for the Food City Player of the Week, and it's the big quarterback for Grace.
One of the taller quarterbacks in the area, and arguably one of the better quarterbacks in the area, is at Grace here with Weston Edmondson. Sure. What is it you feel like you bring to the table?
I think the main thing, I've been asked that a lot, and I think it's probably the experience, because my freshman year, I was fortunate enough to start halfway through the year, I think the 6th game of the year, and I haven't really looked back since. So since then, I've got a lot of experience, and the main thing I've noticed is playing football in the high school level as a 14-year-old compared to 18-year-old, it's night and day. So I think finally getting to play as the older kid this year is going to be fun. I'm excited.
What did you like about this year's team?
I think just, how everyone are, the cliche, all in is our slogan, but I think it's really true. I think my senior year going into it with the coaching change we had, obviously I was a little bit nervous, the change, but as a quarterback, when you hear the Price brothers, your smile brightens a little bit because you know what they bring to the table, but you can just tell their experience. The moment they walked on campus, they were in the lunchroom, in the school, getting everyone, around them, and everyone really bought it. Not just the football team, but the whole entire school. But I think for sure the football team, everyone's all in. I think everyone's really ready to, turn this thing around. I think everyone's gonna have a good year.
Talk about your faith. How important is that to you?
I mean, being at Grace my whole life, it's all I've ever known. But it's one of the main reasons I'm at Grace. I think my faith is so, prevalent, just not even in football, but just my entire life. And I think being at Grace and having coaches like Coach Price and, the other Coach Price, just making that the main thing. I think that's because football, it lasts longer than high school. The relationships you build and the relationships you build with greater than God is very important.
Flipping it back to the football field, what route did they maybe bring or a play that did they bring to the table that you didn't have a year ago that you're like, I love this?
It's that seam read, and I've even installed it in my NCAA playbook on PS4. But it's just that seam read where one high safety, you go straight. Two high safety, you kind of bend in the middle, and it's almost impossible to stop. And they've been using it for years, and it's a great play. It's my favorite.
Well, there's a lot of hope around Grace right now.
Sure.
Some thanks to the prices. A lot thanks to having a big, strong-arm quarterback like Weston here. Weston, good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
And how about the stash, by the way? Okay, so here's the standings this year. The Elite has been cut as Austin had himself a big week last week.
That's right. We made a move. We leapfrogged Eric and left Casey in the dust.
Okay. Why continue? Casey didn't do anything to you.
I don't know. Yes, she did. She talked about my hair earlier, or lack thereof.
She didn't bring him any Chick-fil-A.
She didn't bring me any Chick-fil-A either.
So here we go. Gatlinburg-Pittman at Johnson County. We're going to start with one of the bigger games because in that region, that is a huge game. And I've talked to a number of coaches over there about who to pick, and it's a coin flip game. What I've been told is take the home team, but I'm taking Gatlinburg-Pittman in that game.
I'm not. I will take Johnson County to get this win. That little area is playing for something with all the the devastation.
Yeah.
They're just going to rise up. I think that's going to be a fantastic atmosphere.
Okay.
It's close, but I'll take Johnson County.
All right, Eric.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mark. I think this is very much a coin flip game, and GP's had 2 big wins the last couple of weeks. And you look at the undefeated record for Johnson County, but I will go with the home team. I'll take Johnson County.
What? You said you were with me.
Oh, I thought you said I'm sorry, AP.
Oh.
I'm with AP. I'm with your thought process, Mark, but I'm with AP.
One last chance at respect. Casey?
Hey, I thought he was saying the same thing, Mark. I thought he was going with you, but I as well am going to take the home team.
Okay, and the only dude pulling for the home team.
You're pulling for the home team. It's at Johnson County.
No, our team.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gatlinburg-Pittman. Here we go. Catholic is at Lipscomb. Eric, I'll let you go first.
Yeah, this one's kind of a toss-up in my opinion. 2 teams that it's a big region game, obviously one of the tougher regions in the state. I'll go with Catholic. I know we saw them last week, and maybe there's some recency bias. I know they didn't win that game, but I'll go Catholic.
Okay. Casey?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Catholic as well. I thought they played really hard last week. Obviously, Brentwood Academy went away with it, but I'm going with Catholic.
Go ahead.
Give me Lipscomb. I think that they're starting to play a little bit better.
2-5, but yeah.
But if you start looking at their results, it's been better. I think Lipscomb gets the win.
Yeah, I'll take Lipscomb as well at home. Pulling for Catholic, but picking Lipscomb. Farragut at Jefferson County. This is a confusing game. Farragut goes over a week ago. They're up 28-0 at halftime on Oak Ridge. Jefferson County's been kind of confusing. Casey, I'll let you go first.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Jefferson County. I feel a lot better about them. Plus, I can't pick against my guy, Eric, over here.
Yeah. Eric, who are you taking?
Yeah, I think Farragut's playing much better, obviously, than the way they started the season.
But
games at home, baby. Give me the Patriots.
And I'll go with Jefferson County at home as well. Line of scrimmage is a difference. Farragut's having their challenges at the line of scrimmage. That's where the Patriots are their best. I'll always go at the line of scrimmage.
I'll agree. I think it's a close game, though. Farragut, again, another team that started to turn the corner a little bit. I think this is a really, really competitive football game.
One of the better games may be this one, Heritage and Lenoir City. I will take Scott Cummings and Lenoir City at home against Joe Ossovet and Heritage. I think Cummings has kind of got that program turned around just a little bit. I'll take Lenoir City.
One team can score. The other one has struggled to score. I'll take the team that can score, and that's Heritage, to win this football game. In a game that just doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. For Heritage, they got to win next week against Central.
Casey.
Yeah, I'm going with Lenoir City. I feel like they've got something going, like you said, Mark, so that's what I'm going with.
Yep. Eric?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Heritage for reasons Austin pointed out. We've seen Heritage score points, and I'll take the offensive team, the better offensive team.
Here we go, finally, Webb and Grace. Will Austin pick against his brothers?
I'm going to go last, so go ahead.
Oh, no, I called you out for. Oh, you want to go last?
Yes, I do want to go
last. You do? Okay. All right.
I'll
Eric.
go first.
Oh, Casey, go ahead. Ladies first.
Yeah, no, I'm going to go with Grace with this one. So I picked Austin's brothers, I guess.
You got Grace. They are the brothers. Okay.
Yeah, I think this is going to be – game's at Grace, right?
Yes.
Man, Webb's won, 5 straight since starting 0-2.
Give me Grace at home, undefeated. I think this will be one of the better games in all of high school football tomorrow night, but give me Grace.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great game. I will take Webb in this one. I think Shavar Young and Webb get it done.
I'll be there, and I'm going to take Webb. I think, best player on the field is Shavar Young.
True, Grace got some pretty good players
as
well.
You're out of the family.
No, in fact, honestly, I'm probably more in the family right now by picking Webb.
Because you're all, I got it. Okay.
Give me Webb.
All right. Hey, next week on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health, play a 1A gym. Both teams are 7-1. Coalfield and Oliver Springs. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. I've been looking forward to this one all year long. We'll probably see that one again in the quarterfinal. Our thanks to everyone for reasons across America. $1,171 donated tonight. Final score, West gets the win 30-27. We'll see you next week at Oliver Springs.
I'm ready.
No, we're good. Let me make sure they're rolling. Hang on.
I'm ready when you're ready.
Reese is headed back. Good to have a good game.
I knew they would want one. I was glad you picked Webb. That gave me a validation to pick Webb too that way, because I was going to pick Webb.
Yeah.
Because I knew that I was afraid everybody would pick Grace. They were like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Careful what we say. YouTube is open. Hang on. Good to go. We're ready to roll when you are. Well, what a matchup tonight between two state powers. Mark Packer along with Austin Price. Anderson County in 4A, West in 5A. Turned out to be a classic.
Yeah, it really did. Early on, it was all West. They jump out 17-0, Mark. And Messiah Wren looked really, really good. This was a fantastic pitch and catch, but it turns into a fumble. West is going to pick it up. It's going to take it down here, and then you're going to see Abel Ancelet.
Yeah, it led to that 17-0 lead right before the half. 2 minutes to go. Anderson County's got the football, and then one of the catches of the year.
Yeah, Trent Strickland one-handed pulls it in, and then Strickland says, offense, I'll do it again on defense. Same end zone. And just as impressive as the pick is the speed to pull away from West.
Legitimately in the last minute of the first half, Anderson County with 14 straight. Waylon LaRue to start the second half, 27 straight points. Mavericks go up 27-17 on this play right here. They missed the extra point. Back come the Rebels.
Yeah, and you know, this is the big play that kind of got the juice back in the stadium. Messiah ran right to the house on a two-play drive, and all of a sudden West is right there. And now this is to take the lead and buckets right down gut.
Yeah, right down the middle. 3 for 3. Pete Rogers on the field goal, and West escapes 30-27. Now, a game that, as you said at the start of the game, didn't really matter, but you couldn't convince these two schools.
100%. Again, this is a barometer. Where are we at heading into the playoffs?
Yep.
They found out tonight.
They found out tonight. 30-27. West gets the win over Anderson County.